Greetings, channel. Before we begin, I want to give a really big thanks to our special guests, Andy, Garrett, and Travis, for their patience while we get our equipment fine-tuned. We wanted to get this content out so that players can see all the fun and creative lists that we've been working on and at the Bay Area Open. And we had some technical difficulties that we tried to work through on this video, so please bear with us. It makes great audio content, and I wanted to keep that authentic. So please bear with us here. I promise we'll get it fixed as we move forward. Thank you for your patience. Our banners remain high. So with that, let's go ahead and jump on in. Welcome to Old Hammer Hollow, where every plan survives until deployment. Fueled by caffeine and rerolls, we bring you the Warhammer fantasy content across the Bay Area. So sit back, relax, and let the bad dice roll. Let's get into it. The year is 2026. The old world stands on the brink of war, with armies facing unprecedented destruction. The old world turns not to its soldiers, but to its legends. Enter a league of extraordinary individuals. The world's greatest tournament organizer, Andy Garcia. A Grail Knight blessed by the lady herself, Garrett Winkleman. And the Warpstone Chaostician himself, Travis Kroon. Brought together by a desperate need, these outcasts will unite and parlay their wisdom as we review the lists for the 2026 Bay Area Open. Let me switch the slide over. All right. The Bay Area Open, again, it is this Saturday. Very exciting Memorial Day weekend, May 23rd and 24th in Millbrae, California. And with me, I've got my esteemed guests. I will ask you guys three questions. Turning it over to you first, Mr. Garcia. How long have you played Warhammer? Your favorite Warhammer
Wow.
faction and favorite Warhammer memory. So how long have you been playing?
I started playing in 1988, I think. 1988. It was like at the very first moment we can put our money together and get the third edition Warhammer Fantasy Battle book.
Nice.
And the very beginning, like we were just playing on a friend's ping pong table, and we didn't really have any miniatures, and we couldn't figure out how to get them. We had to figure out like which stores across Southern California had these miniatures that we could buy, and so we used Blood Bowl miniatures because we had access to Blood Bowl, and so we were
Nice.
using Blood Bowl miniatures to play our first games of Warhammer and to figure it out. And
That's
so
awesome.
so
Yeah.
uh, I had like Wood Elf Blood Bowl miniatures, and so I got attracted to kind of like the Wood Elves and Warhammer and started playing Wood Elves, and so that became my faction.
What
Um,
else?
yeah, and have played them ever since. I have like three Wood Elf armies, which is pretty crazy. I have like a third edition, like a fifth edition, and then a seventh edition. Um, but yeah, I think my favorite memory was like one of our first games. We had the book, we were starting to figure it out. We had the miniature, the Blood Bowl figures, and we're trying to figure out how to play a game. And we only had, because we were at my buddy Jamil's house, and he didn't have like he had just like moved to the US from Kenya, and he didn't have like board games like Monopoly. So we had like one die. We had one die. So we played
Oh
a
man.
full game, like 6 hours of Warhammer one Saturday with one die.
Dang,
And
that's
That's
like
commitment.
that's
yeah,
dedication.
It's like the
That's
yeah.
Sandlot guys playing baseball with one baseball.
Yeah,
yeah.
it was and I told him, you know what? At one point, we're gonna look back at this and see and just how stupid this is. Just one of them trying to play this game with one die
That's
and going back and forth.
amazing. That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Well, it makes you just you're on pins and needles every die roll, right?
Right? Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
I
Full more
still
to
like
go.
I still like to roll one die like for panic test, one
Yeah.
die at a time
Oh, I
because
like
of that
that.
game.
Yeah, I should do that.
some shit that would bug the crap out of me. He'd roll the first one. I'd be like, no, there's 2 dice, buddy. Let's roll.
Yeah. Adds more stress, maybe, the second one. All right, Mr. Winkleman,
Yes, sir.
tell me, how long have you been playing Warhammer?
Well, if we want to count Total War, that's been since 2016. But as the target audience of Warhammer: The Old World, as in people who came in the game first time, I've actually only been playing since early release of, what is that, 2024?
Yeah.
Right. So that's
Yeah.
I basically fairly a newbie, but very much threw myself into playing. I'm gonna cheat here because I think I deserve 2 answers. So obviously I broke in with Bretonia. And I think playing on tabletop, they're still my favorite because I appreciate that I get to play Space Marines and everyone else has to play rank and flank. So that's really great with Pegasus and the Green Knight. But I think my favorite faction overall, especially from a lore perspective, is the one that I'm kind of getting into now, which is Lizardmen. Just because I think it's, I love the StarCraft-esque narrative that they have. I mean, they're definitely the inspiration for the Protoss,
Yeah.
right, with the old ones, and they've lost communication, but they're trying to keep up with what they thought they wanted. So I love the lore. I also love the unpredictability, right? That they could be fighting anyone for any reason, and it doesn't matter because the next day, the plan says we're friends now, so we're good. So
Yeah.
I kind of love that.
That's cool.
That aspect of them. So, and then it's dinosaurs riding dinosaurs, man. It's sharks with freaking lasers on their heads, right? So, it's hard to be angry about that.
Yeah.
And then favorite moment is going to be really hard because I honestly have cherished every bit of the last 2 years. It's been really special. Making new friends. Really getting into all that. I mean, I would, not trying to pucker up to the host here, but I think our first game together was pretty magical. Not just because I drubbed the crap out of you, but it was really fun to just do that and be like, yeah, this is a guy that we live in the same city, like we can hang out, like it was just, and it was good, it was just like, yeah, we can play and anything can happen. But I'm actually gonna also kiss someone else's ass in here, and that's Travis's. The Trials and Treachery was TNT was amazing. That was so much fun. It was really cool being at a table with not like one other person, but 4 other people, and to kind of share that. Like that's a real cool collaborative thing. So that I would say that probably takes the cake out of all of the excellent events that we've done. BAO last year, LVO. These were all great events, and I had so much fun at all of them. But that, and then I guess also being called the 12 and 8 guy by Squarehammer, that was that was Square Base. That was pretty fun. So
that's awesome. I mean, you
awesome.
earned that one.
Yeah,
never
never escaping the 12-8 allegation.
That was a good run for you.
I'll take it.
What about you, Mr. Kroom? Tell me, how long have you been playing Warhammer for?
I joined in 7th grade, so it was just after 5th had dropped because we learned from my friends' older brothers, and they still had the 4th box, which is the one that comes with the paper, the cardboard cutout of the Wyvern and the Griffin, because they still had those. And then the 5th that dropped is the Lizardmen in Bretonia, I believe. Yeah, so I've been playing a really long time, and my favorite faction is Skaven. I play Warriors now, and mostly, but I played Skaven for over 20 years before I switched over to Warriors for ease of painting an army.
Oh,
Essentially, I go from 200 models to paint to refresh my army for the new additions, down to about, I think my list this time has 32 models. Yeah, and my favorite Warhammer memory is the things that really got me into it were the all night sleepovers with my friends where we'd play like 2-on-2. And our terrain would be all along the sides because we didn't want to deal with anything in the middle. We'd have
There
like
you go.
hills, just enough hills for to put a war machine on, or for me to put a doom wheel on back in the day when if you're on a hill you get to go twice as far. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
those are the ones that got you hooked, and you're always trying to chase that fun with friends.
Yeah, right. I was saying, I think I saw some meme that was like, we're all going to commit a horrible crime so that we can get put in jail so that we can finally finish our D&D campaign, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's transition over to the visuals for the BAO stats. I've managed to scrape some data from the lists and found some real interesting info for the BAO. And let's see. So first off, I have a really quick question to the panel. Any guesses of what the most represented faction is going to be? Anybody?
That's a good one. What do you guys think?
None of you already know.
Cafe.
I mean, locally, right? With a lot of dwarf players, a lot of warriors, chaos players. So
Yeah, a
They
lot of
could be-
orcs and goblins too.
Yeah, works
Yeah,
and
A lot of
goblins.
those ones. High elves. High elves have gone
Ugh.
down a bit though lately.
perfidious elves.
The worst of them. It is Ogre Kingdoms.
Oh, sweet.
Who saw
Awesome.
that one coming? Jeez, Ogre Kingdoms. So yeah, that one's,
Everybody
That
got
one's-
hyped by
yeah.
the Renegade 2.0
I know, that Renegade 2.0
teaser.
is, Yeah.
Hopping that hopium of running
and that in the Press of Battle.
Yeah.
yeah. And then just everybody knows on the record, we are not using the new Renegades because
No,
they had just
cour-
come
no.
out.
Just saying
yeah.
everyone's getting hyped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually
yeah.
going to be they're going to be all right. Like
Yeah.
at least mid tier it seems like.
T5 Iron Guts.
I don't know
on
how
7.
I don't know how everything is going to be creeping
Yeah.
up. So I don't know how it'll change the power level of other things, but
Yeah. I've been so hyped on the Ogre one, I haven't had time to really read the Chaos Dwarf one. So that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Val said that he'll have all of them ready by May 1st. So
Oh, there you go.
he's going
Mm,
great on
good.
that.
hmm
So we do have one Chaos.
Coming up on that, right, Andy?
Yeah.
You're coming up.
who is the Chaos Dwarfs player?
The Chaos Dwarf
Is
player.
that Adrian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the only thing this is all 18 armies, except I don't think we have a Slayer army, right?
Correct. We do not
We
have
have Dark
Slayer.
Elves?
Which is technically
Oh.
a separate army.
Yeah,
'cause of how
Miguel's
it's an
there.
Archangel army.
Yes, great.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm surprised at how much Warriors have dropped off.
Yeah,
Bummer.
like you said, we can make good warrior armies, or
For me, they're the
I guess we're missing
quintessential Warhammer army for me.
yeah, for 32 models, making an army in Old World is pretty awesome. 2,000 point army with 32 models. That's pretty awesome,
And they're fun.
and they're fun.
Yeah.
And you
Sorry,
can't
I'm
just
wrong.
run over them. I mean, even the warriors, like 3-up save with parry. It's pretty hard to get through.
Yeah,
Weapon
that's
skill
strong.
5.
The
That's
problem is that they have one attack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they're what, 16, 17 points?
Points?
I mean, fucking
You
yeah,
guys
it's
see
just
we
not
have,
efficient use of points.
We got a Renegade Crowns. Really fun list. Really, really fun. I got some spice in that one.
who
Wolves
did
of the Sea.
who's the renegades? Who's the
Let's see.
It's James, who
From
I
the
played
Frogadiers?
in
Yeah.
last year at BAO, who's
Yeah.
he's an awesome guy. I didn't see. I'm gonna let it be a surprise if we run into his list and he has a certain item that he likes to have. He may have multiple depending on his.
I played him
Love it.
last year too, and he failed
Yeah.
the roll.
Oh,
Yeah, same,
I got lucky.
same. He failed on mine as well. Yep.
We'll talk about it in his list when it comes up. I'm sure
Yeah.
he put it in there.
yeah. Good representation from the Sacktown Frogadiers.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Really good. We got a Lizardman. Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Big Lizardman. It's a sweet list. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Let me switch over. So next slide. We adjust that. So here is some of the data that I pulled from all of the lists. These are the lists that contain dragons, one or more dragons. So we have quite a few dragon representatives. We have 11 lists with dragons, and this is the breakdown. Interesting, I think, right? It's like you're either in some armies or it's not. Surprise, surprise. Got the Bone Dragon. And the Warriors of Chaos, Mr. Kroom, is
I don't know what you're talking about. We got 2 Warriors of Chaos armies, and there are 5 dragons total.
Yes.
So
Yeah, right.
we are not liberal with the. We are not stingy with the dragons up in the
No.
north.
It really seems that it's elves.
The Dark
to have
Elves?
dragons.
Does it? Is it 2 dragons or just one?
It's double
Double
dragon.
Yes,
yeah.
he is
dragon.
double
Double
dragon.
dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, here's some other fun stats. Level 4s, much more of a spread. These are the lists that have it one level 4. You can only have one and 2,000 points, but these are the lists. So quite interesting there.
I couldn't fit it.
Yeah, it's looking
When he's
good.
riding
Good
a dragon,
spread.
you don't get a lot of points to fiddle about with.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Garrett, you got something?
No, I was saying you don't have a lot of points left over once you start stacking
Mhm.
dragons. So
Yeah. Yeah. Level 3s, if you have a level 3, these are the lists that had it. So lots of orcs and goblins, renegade crowns, tomb kings, of course, had a bunch. Beastmen, no surprise there. Jade Fleet with the bonk. Yeah, that's pretty standard stuff. Any surprises here?
So this is 3 orc and goblin armies with level 3s.
yes,
Did
Is
the
that what
vampire
this
counts have a
is?
level 4?
Yeah.
The vampire counts.
I don't remember
think
back
they
on the
I
last
don't remember
slide.
either.
did have one. They did have a level
Yes,
Yeah.
4.
yeah,
Okay.
they have the Master Necromancer at level 4.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, I just wondered if it was an
Couple-
actual just dragon, like the old school
Ooh.
blood dragon list.
It's a sweet list. It's
blood-
a sweet
yeah.
list. Yeah. And then let me just keep going so we can get to these lists. So the flying units, this is if it
There we
has
go.
a single flying unit. So if you have 4 gyros, that's 1 flying unit. A
Mhm.
dragon, 1 flying unit. And we
Gotcha.
can see the breakdown here. Warriors of Chaos tied with High Elves for the most flying units.
Like, oh, the high elves have like the
The
their
Sky
chariot and
Cutters.
stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And the phoenix, if
yeah.
anyone
many-
brought it.
How many high elf players do we have?
2.
2. Okay,
2 or
cool.
3? I thought it was 3. Whatever. No,
I
it's
think
2.
we've got 2. Yeah.
It's 3 orc and goblins.
Yeah. X-Force that's one list.
But that's kind of their list, though.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the one I played at LVO. It's a good
Right?
list. Good
Yeah.
list. Good pilot too. Lizard Men had 3. Very fun.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean,
I think the dwarves do have one, right? Because I think it doesn't account for the Bale Taurus. Doesn't Bale Taurus fly, or does it not fly?
Oh, you know what? It does. I need to
I think it
adjust
does fly,
that.
right? So
Shit.
sorry, finding
man.
errata.
My
We're
No,
gonna
that's
God.
good. Yeah. Oh, I'm not
Edit
gonna
this
change it.
out.
Post. You're
Edit
gonna
this out.
draw-
Let me see.
You're
Edit
drawing
this
MS
out.
Paint red line right there.
Oh yeah,
And,
well it's a presentation. This is not
Yeah.
dynamic. Oh, we're bad.
I would say the big surprise is Kingdom of Bretonnia with none. Right, we are
Right.
at a
Yeah.
no
We're at that
flyer
point.
Bretonnia list, which actually is wrong. He has a royal peg.
He does have a rope. Jesus, it's 2 of them.
Sorry. Yeah.
Golly. Edit this out.
We'll just do just 2 red lines. It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, no, I mean he does not have doesn't have any pegs, right? He has it's very much a grounded force with 1 flying character. So
Is it a lot of infantry? I hope.
it's some infantry, yeah.
Cool.
look forward to it. He had a gorgeous terrain piece or a display
Mhm.
board last year too.
Is it another
yeah.
Frogadier?
No, this is Anton.
Oh, Anton's coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I should know that. Yeah, so they played a practice game. Okay, cool.
We're doing
Because
it
I just
live.
wanted to say that Jamil played Anton a practice game last weekend, and he tabled him in 3 turns.
Who
Anton
tabled who? Okay.
Anton tabled Jamil's
Sure.
Knights of War.
I don't think it's a bad list, and I'll go through why when we get to it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we're back to it. We got War Machines, and this one was very fun. You see some common names: Chaos Dwarves, X-Force, Kingdom of Bretonnia, Renegade Crowns, but then Ogre Kingdoms, but then the Orc and Goblins. This is like 6th edition dwarves for
Sherman,
me.
Sherman Comp, if you're
What
listening,
ye-
please 01. 01 Doom Diver per 2,000 points. Please.
Yeah.
Asking as
Yeah,
a,
that would-
a 4 beat down Warriors player.
Yeah,
Tired of
that'd be
getting my
nice,
dragons
wouldn't
hit.
Yeah, this is nuts. And you know what is a little wild is this is what 3 lists, but this is still 3 lists, that's averaging 3. And you guys, when we get into the lists, we'll see this is mostly one list.
Right? It's Cameron's, right?
Yeah.
It's Cameron's.
Yes, it
About
is.
7 things. And yeah, they're
Yeah,
both
yeah.
ours, but
Yeah.
That's the numbers don't lie. I'm just setting the numbers. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing and jump into the lists
Starting at the top.
and start at the top. So here we go. First up, Mr. Lee, out of Hayward, the Dillyhammer. Here's our first list, and we're going to be looking at.
You
Make it
know
a
what?
little bit bigger.
Another interesting piece of data would be is who has the most players coming from their club.
Ooh,
Because I didn't check.
I
Let
know.
me-
Club
who
rivalry
does.
going.
We've already talked about it in our Discord. Don't worry. The Sons of Bugman know.
Do you have the most?
We have 7.
Oh wow.
We
Yeah,
have
cool.
a quarter of the people coming are Bugman.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
no, you guys have 8 now.
Do we?
Well, Daver's coming.
Daver's coming.
Oh,
Daver's
right,
the OG.
Yeah.
Daver's an inspiration. I pray to be 75 years old and still playing Warhammer.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I helped him with
I'm-
his list. So it got him ready for German comp,
Mm-hmm.
and he was 102 points short. And he said, "Don't change the model count, but help me out." And I was like, "Yes, sir."
Love that guy. He's genuinely a pleasure to play with.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
so
yeah.
relaxed. It'll be such a good change of pace for the narrative people who are coming.
Yeah, for sure.
So here we have our first list. You guys can see this.
Yep.
All right.
One of the 4 Ogre Kingdoms.
One of the 4 Ogre Kingdoms, and we're
There are
starting
many
off
ogre
hot.
kingdoms today.
Tyrant on the Thunder Tusk with the Tenderizer
Ugh.
and an Enchanted Shield, not the Talisman of Protection.
What is their
Bruiser,
toughness? What is their toughness?
that's going to be 6.
Both of them, right?
Yeah. The Bruiser, BSB on the Thunder Tusk, Talisman of Protection there, and the Biting Blade. Love that. Big names are free, so we might want to ping him and let him get a free upgrade. Ogre
late.
Bulls at
I'll
9.
probably have to play this guy.
Yeah, right. They got the Iron Fists, and that's a lot of beef. 10 Noblar Trappers with the Snare Finger, 10 Noblar Trappers with the Snare Finger, Saber Tusk pack of 4, an Iron Blaster, then Thunder Tusk Riders with the Harpoon Launcher, 2 of them, and rounding out with a Bone Grinder Giant.
Nice.
Very nice. Oh,
Should-
very nice.
Should we talk about like what German comp does for Ogre Kingdoms?
Sure, yeah, I can jump into that. So Ogre Kingdoms get heavy armor for free. They get their weapons for free, and
Big names.
they get their big names for free too, which is huge. So you're looking at almost, I mean, anywhere from 20 or maybe 15 to 40, 50 points of freedom, and like that's huge. It really makes the Tyrant, you can go up to strength 8 with a free Giant Breaker. I mean, it doesn't matter that he's challenging or getting challenged. Like you want him in combat, right? He's got the Tenderizer. Yeah, I think he might be the new Chaos Dragon. The problem is he can't fly. But I mean, like, he's got that'd be like
working on it.
6 attacks.
Are they
with
still
it,
moving at 8 or 7?
it'd be 6, but with Swift
6.
Stride, right?
6.
I think the
Okay.
Thunder Tusks, yeah, but he still has Swift Stride, which they took away in Renegades 2 to give it that launcher. But I don't know. I mean, that thing still is just huge. And with the free, I mean, you can give a Death Cheater for free, or what he's got, the Bruiser and the Tyrant, he can give the Tyrant Kin Eater for free, and that'll act as a second BSB because he's got the 2 Trapper units. Those are awesome.
And the
Best unit in the
trappers, we might
Best
want
unit
to
in the
talk
game,
about
period.
how they've been used in these events now.
Yeah, so the Trappers, we're using the old Renegade rules. So it's going to be if you're in base contact with a model. So when you rank up, there's a chance that your front rank is going to be getting 2 or 3 tests per model, which is going to change when we go into the new pack for Renegades. They're going to turn as a unit and act as a single unit to trigger 1 dangerous terrain test a la the Dwarf Sapper.
Yeah.
Which is really powerful, especially against certain armies. And it's only 1 a turn though, I think. So if you had multiple units of trappers, it wouldn't be triggering twice because the way the wording is, which is probably the right thing. but still, you have a dwarf sapper for 50 points, which is huge. You know, you could put them on the flanges or on the flanks, and then they'll run like that and just be a nuisance. And you put 12 of them, and they make one of the best objective grabbers. So I don't think they're going to change too much. They're going to be the side chaff as opposed to the frontline chaff. They still skirmish though,
And
and they
what's
throw
their
bottles.
leadership?
Oh, it's 5. It's
Yeah.
great.
It's so good.
I was like, wait, I can terror check these things, right?
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
terror
yeah.
check them.
Yeah.
Oh, you're taking like, I had Chaos Knights taking 3 dangerous terrain tests.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're going to jump over to Adrian's Sacktown Frogadiers with Chaos Dwarves. Let's see what he's got. Renegade Grand Melee. The Engine Strikes Back. Thomas and Friends, The Engine Strikes Back. I love it. Infernal Castellian with Dark Forged Weapon, Full Plate Armor, Shield, General Bale Taurus that flies. Thank you, Garrett. Mantle of Stone, Talisman of Protection, and the Healing Potion.
Very tanky. Very
Yeah,
tanky.
that looks like he could play
Yeah.
D&D or
That's
even
right.
or
He's got
jeez.
he's so he's so tough. He's got plot
T7.
armor at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could play World of Warcraft with that guy. And
Mhm.
18 Infernal Iron Swarm, and this is the bulk of his core. With full
Yes.
plate
Very
shield,
expensive.
Lamasu's beard on the standard, full command. So that's not moving.
No.
What
20.
does the Lamasu's beard do?
It's
Ooh,
the Grugny banner, but for Chaos Dwarves.
But for Chaos
So
Dwarves.
the
with the
unit has
better
a 6
shooting
up
buff,
ward,
right?
and then 5 up ward against shooting all around it.
Yeah, yeah. Then he got the 20 Hobgoblin Cutthroats, shields, light armor, full
Cheap
command,
chaff.
Yeah.
very cheap draft, 12 Cutthroats with short bows, no
And
standard.
GW is kind of helping them out now because the new Hobgoblins are actually pretty cool for
Yeah,
anybody
I've got
who's
2
playing
boxes
Chaos.
of
Yeah,
them.
from Chaos Dwarves.
yeah. The new those AOS minis, really good. So if you're listening, GW, which you're probably not because this is my second video,
Right.
They are.
sometimes
They
you
are.
buy
they
AOS
scraping.
minis to play Warhammer in different things. I mean, like I'm not robbing from Peter to pay Paul. I'm paying you both, right?
Yeah.
And 2
There
Iron
should be a
Demons.
box. There should be a box on the website to click to say I'm using this for Old World, just so they know.
Oh yeah, I mean, like problem solved, guys.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mhm.
We fixed it. We fixed Games Workshop.
There's their sales numbers.
Yeah.
There we go.
Iron Demon, one with the steam cannonade and one with the skullcracker.
It's Thomas and Diesel coming right at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Skull
Little
cracking.
And one of them has the Thomas face on it, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Prime blood.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
amazing.
model.
And then he's got the 4 Bull Centaur renders with great weapons. He's got the full command and the rampaging banner, so they're getting into combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he's ending out with a Dreadquake mortar with an ogre loader.
Fake cannon before it was cool.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the
We
one with the
didn't,
pie plate, right? Is that 5-inch? Is that the 5-inch?
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
We give me the fluffy and the spicy. So fluffy's going to be a 1, and spicy's going to be 10. Real spicy's a 10. So what do you guys think this one is? And then we're going to go back and do Andrew's too.
I'll go first on that. I think this is an 8. I think this could go pretty deep. The Iron Demons he's a lot of T7, right? So automatically that puts you more up there. He's got cheap chaff. He's one really expensive unit that you probably don't want to mess with. And it's all very tanky, right? So it's like not made to give up points. It's made to take them and take objectives. So I would say he's probably an 8 on the spicer-meter.
Yeah. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, I think 7 or 8. Close order, right? Didn't he just get a second with a list like this? At the TSN Arena?
Ed?
Ed.
I think so, yeah.
So, yeah. What do you think, Travis?
I got a closer like a 5.
5?
I don't think it's with his list. I think it's just the inherent weakness of the Chaos Dwarf list. I think it's just a step below a lot of other stuff. So he's bringing it's obviously a tough list.
Yeah.
But there are some. If you're bringing Viletide, you're not going to have fun against this list.
Yeah, that's
true.
But if you're bringing things that can kill toughness 7, then you could take it. It's just
Big props though for bringing Chaos Dwarves and Chaos
It's
Dwarves
gonna be.
lists.
It's gonna be.
And-
Yeah. No.
And it's awesome to have anything that messes with Biotide, in my opinion.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like
It's
Yeah.
gonna be. It's gonna be fun in the. It's gonna do well in the mid tables.
Yeah.
Like it for me. I don't know.
It's a huge list
my
check.
grading. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This is
we got back to Andrews here. And we didn't give him a fluffier spicy score. This is a monster mash. He's got a unit that's got 27 unit strength. He's got 2 Thunder Tusks in the characters, an Iron Blaster, and a Thunder Tusk Rider, and a Bone Grinder Giant. He's got 4 fatties. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking
what is the
fluffy
Bone
or
Grinder Giant's toughness?
6?
6.
just
Strength
a
7.
Really high.
And it's got what, 9 or 10 wounds? It's awesome. Big base though.
Very
got-
big base.
Those are 4. They're all matching. Thunder Test has the same base as the Bone. Well, the Bone Grinder can actually be smaller, but he rides it on the bigger base, like a gentleman. So what are we thinking? Fluffy, spicy?
I think for me this is like in between, right?
Yeah.
Like I would call it a 6 because I think it is a little more on the spicy side, just because he is trying to like kill stuff, right? Like you said, it is monster mash, which is wanting to get into combat and beat stuff up. I do think War Machine heavy lists will probably do okay into this, especially cannons and that sort of thing. But
Both
if
those,
you're
they get
the thing
both
about
wound.
ogres, he does have the actual ogres who can get into combat by turn 2 usually, right? So
Yeah,
you
and
don't,
I don't think I
have a ton of
mentioned
time to shoot him up. So
they do have the Dragonhide banner, which I
Yep.
failed to mention. So like they are re-rolling 1s, and that's just a lot of hits because this
Yeah.
is the old Iron Fists, which they are changing in the new pack. The new pack, you're going to be able to like basically switch kind of like what kind of mode you want. This is the glory days of Iron Fists, where you get the armor and you get the extra attack. Still no AP though. But ogre bulls have armor being 1, so that's nice. That's a lot of hits though. And then he's got the
Wow.
chaff, which I do like. The 2 Nobbler,
Mhm.
the run and lean though, 10 trappers each. So I think I'd give this one a 5, a very solid 5, because it's going to definitely check some lists. And I hope that Bone Grinder has some stories.
I think
Yes.
it'll be about mid too. But I also will point out that I think it's going to be a fun list to play
Yeah.
as the player and as
The
certain
opponent.
people. If you brought a physical list too, like if you bring a Warriors list that's ready to punch someone in the mouth, it's going to be really fun to play.
Yeah. I
Against
apologize.
War Machines,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough. Against if he comes up against one of those those Orc and Goblin
Right.
War Machine lists.
Mhm.
It's that 7 War Machine list will just eat that thing for dinner.
But I will say against the Orc and Goblin list that we're thinking of with a ton of fanatics, he might have the beef just to plow through it.
Break through.
Right. Take the hits and just go kill the Night Goblin, get behind it to kill the War Machine.
Full
Right.
send.
If he breaks through
Right, break
one
through.
flank.
Yeah, the
I could see that doing, but it'll be tough, right?
The
That's
problem's
not an
not
easy
the
task.
fanatics. I think the problem is the multi-wound War Machines.
War Machines
That's
behind
the
him.
problem with it. That's why it can fight any of the more balanced ones, but the ones that lean that 7 War Machine list is really tough.
Well, at
And
least he
so
can't
with-
line hammer like the four fanatic or four goblin
Right.
units to
Yeah.
stop him.
It is 4 terror tests though. I mean, like that's a
Yeah.
check in
Yeah.
itself. It's not just the thick. I mean, like I love that list, and
Mhm.
and you know what? Screw me because it's Aaron. I play you all the time, Aaron, and I called you Andrew a minute ago. It's my first.
My man
It's my.
Aaron.
Es mi día primero. I'm sorry. I'm trying. So
Carlish.
I still love the list though. The terror is underrated, and I think just send in 2 Thunder Tusks, something's gonna get smooshed, right? So,
Mhm.
Yeah,
We've
just
got-
don't forget to terror check everybody.
yeah,
You
Yes.
know,
right. We got. Let's see. We're gonna jump into
And
the
then
next
we're gonna bring
list.
up a list that can't be tear checked.
right? Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. We have Andrew Lee, not Aaron Lee, Andrew Lee, bringing a High Priest, level 4. He's the general on Barded Skeletal Steed with Lord Familiar, Spell Eater Axe, and the Ruby Ring of Ruin in Necromancy. Very solid and standard. Gunship. High Priest Wizard, level 3, on foot, Staff of Awakening, 2 Obsidian Lodestones, Scroll of Righteous Smiting, and Illusion. Mortuary Priest, Wizard, level 2, Battle Standard Bearer, Mirage Banner, on foot with the Orb of Petra, Burning Blade, and Elementalism. Love that Burning Blade there. 29 Skeleton Warriors with the Thrusting Spears, Shields, Master of Arms. Looks like they got a full command. The champion has a Burning Blade and the Obsidian Lodestone. And the standard has the Banner of the Swirling Wind. So -1 to hit. The skeleton horse archers are coming in at 17. They have war bows, chariot runners, master of the horse, and the standard there. 15 skeleton archers with war bows, light armor, master of arms, and the standard bearer. And then 15 skeleton skirmishers, war bows, ambushers. He's got a tomb scorpion, and that's got ambushers and terrors below. 3 tomb swarms with ambushers, another tomb scorpion with ambushers and terrors from below, another 3 tomb swarm, and they have venomous bites and stings. Oh, the first one's a set of ambushers. And then he's got 2 screaming catapults with the skulls of the foe. Woof. It's just a lot of stuff. What do you guys think?
So as the other my third army being Tomb Kings, I will say this to me is a very interesting list and incorporates some ideas I had. I actually did talk about this with him because I wanted to make sure. One of the ideas that I'd always had was, oh, what if you throw some wizards in the horse archers? But for Tomb Kings, the peculiarity there is their 2 horse mounts are both sub-troop type heavy cav, even the regular skeletal one. So they can't go on the horse archers unless the horse archers go open order, which kind of kills the benefit of the horse archers. So I did check with him. His plan is, I want to put it out there what his plan is, but he'll be fine. But I think that that's a very interesting idea to have your general on the horse, because he can get away. If he's doing a lone character thing, right, he can just move and then move again. Because he'll probably take the Khazar's Desert Wind, so he can get the reserve move on himself. What he is probably going to do, from what I'm seeing, is he's going to stick the Mortuary Priest with the BSB and the Skeleton Warriors, because they have an Obsidian Lodestone, so they're MR1. They have Banner of Swirling Wind, so they're -1. Orb of Petra is another -1 to be shot, and Mirage Banner is a third -1 to be shot. So suddenly that unit is -3 for any ballista skill shooting. So you're not going to pick wounds off that with anything but war machines, and you're not probably going to shoot war machines at Skeleton Warriors.
Only MR1.
And MR1 too, right? So so like I think that's a pretty strong block with 3 priests who can heal it up, and the Staff of Awakening lets them do 2 times from 1 guy. So that's, sure, you killed 15 of them, he's just going to bring them all back.
Right.
So you have to like basically 1 round that unit or engage it in his turn and then kill it in your turn. And just a lot of other, a lot of chaff that actually does stuff, right? All the archers are going to hit on 5s, and he's got a good amount of them. They're going to be tough to get to with the Tomb Swarms. The Tomb Scorpion's going to do Tomb Scorpion things and be generally, they're my second best unit in the game behind Novelar Trappers right now. They're like so hard to kill, and they get a lot. And then Monster Slayer and Killing Blow is just really good on 1 unit. And then he's going to do leadership lowering and stuff like that. So this is an army that I really like. I like the concept behind it, and there's no like any single strong unit that you want to go get for points other than the characters, right? Everything is pretty cheap. So there's no like, I'm going to go score like 300 points off that by killing that unit. It's like, you're going to have to work for your points here. And there's just so much stuff to go kill. It's going to be tough for some armies. So again, first 3 armies, I think, are all, to me at least, kind of list checks in their own way, right? Like, this is definitely, do you have enough damage to spread around to beat it?
Yeah. What do you think, Travis?
I like it. It's interesting. It's a big difference. I still have PTSD from 1.0 mortuary cult lists.
Right.
So, the thing I found is, I mean, I think I can guess what he's gonna do with the horse. He's just gonna put it next to, just put the skirmishers around it.
Yeah.
I've done it with a wizard. Yep. Like, you're like, I can't put him in there because he can't. He's a different.
Base size or whatever.
Cavalry type. But you can take your skirmishers and just put them around him, and then he's never the closest guy. There are weaknesses to it, but one of the great things is it happened against a Tomb King's list. When one of those things pops out of the ground, the scorpions, and gets the unit into combat, your wizard can still cast because he's not actually connected to the unit.
Yeah. If
So
one
that
up
I
and
mean
push 'em back.
that's one of the good sides of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I like it. I love lists that are just different than
Yeah.
what you expect. I've seen, a lot of people I think they use still are thinking the wrong way and use a casket as a crutch in this, but I think people are starting to shift away and trying to find other ways to use this army. So this would be a fun army to play. I don't know what it'll do at the higher end, but it could go on a run and be,
Yeah.
have
So
a
you're thinking
really
pretty
fun
spicy
tournament.
then?
No, I just there are some lists that I think some armies that I think just are a level below. There are lists that are at a level like I'd probably put this comparable to, probably above Warriors, but I think just some are held back by the list themselves, even with German comp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I like
faction
it though.
themselves.
Yeah, I'd put this at like a 6 or a 7. I'm a little
I
harsh.
was
on
gonna say 6.5.
guys.
So
Yeah.
how is he going to protect his high priest? Is that what you're saying? He's protecting his high priest through those
The archers.
the archers?
The skeleton horse archers. So you can do the for anyone who played Total War but played Shogun 2, you could do the samurai archers on horseback as like a big circle. So as the circle comes up, right, the first guy shoots and then he runs past. It's like a Mongol tactics too. Like I think he'll have a circle around him with little bits to like shoot a fireball out or go drop whatever. If he gets he's necromancy, but he does have lore familiar. Interesting. So he'll have his pick a spell, so he can have 2 magic missiles, right? Unquiet spirits and that, so he can leave himself lanes to shoot while still being safe. He'll actually need to get. That means he can't get Cassars on his high priest, who I think does not get reserve move. I don't think the Barded Skeletal Steed gets that by default. I could be wrong. But if he doesn't have that, he'll need to get it from one of the other wizards, which means he'll need to be in range, which they probably will be, right? Because he wants to be in range to raise the skeletons, and he wants his level 4 to do that for sure.
Yep.
That's 7 casualties he can bring back potentially in the.
So if he puts that high priest inside the skeleton warriors, does that count as 3 obsidian lodestones in one unit? Is that how that works, or is it MR2 on the high priest and MR1 on the skeleton warriors? You pick the highest, which is MR2, or is he getting MR3?
I was like, you're the tournament organizer.
I think it stacks because it's the one item that stacks, right? On magic resist.
Magic resistance doesn't stack, but does this item stack? I think so, right?
Cool. But I don't know if it stacks across models. I don't know.
This is one of those things I check before the day of.
Yeah, I'll have to check. Let me write that down. Obsidian lodestone.
Because that's what he's thinking, that he's getting MR3, right?
Yep.
MR3. All right.
Also noting he has the Scroll of Righteous Smiting, which is
right.
That's the I'm an engineer scroll for the thing. So I think this is very much a dwarf army in that it probably wants to hang back by its war machines and shoot. I do think, for my money, I'm a little surprised he doesn't have a casket.
Caskets.
Because he has a war machine slot open. He has 1 necromancy high priest and 2 catapults. He chose to bring the swarms, which I see the logic of, right? You stick those in front of something, they're tough to kill. You can keep rezzing them. You don't need them as the batteries anymore since they nerfed.
Right, you can't do that.
Cult. So on that part, I'm kind of like, well, you didn't really need that. You could just use the scorpions for that too.
Okay, so we have come back, and we have a ruling. So Andy, you want to give us the ruling? Does Obsidian Lodestone stack the way?
Yeah, Obsidian Lodestones basically creates a magic resistance on the model that has them. So a model that has magic resist to Obsidian Lodestones will have magic resistance too. So a unit that has 2 Obsidian Lodestones will have magic resistance too. But if you have a character model with 2 Obsidian Lodestones joining a unit with 1 Obsidian Lodestones, it won't stack. So they'll have to pick the highest, which would be magic resistance too. So
still good.
Yeah, still good. Still good because
Just
you're still.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, if he puts the illusion high priest with the mortuary priest in he will have glittering robe, or could have glittering robe, which is another -1 to be shot. So they are very allergic to any sort of arrow or bullet damage.
Yeah.
So it's
Jeez.
basically the same as a skirmishing unit with half of the unit being obscured by a hill.
Yeah. I think I would have a tough time with this one, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good list. I'd give it a 6, strong 6, maybe 6.5, because I feel like if you got into combat, it could go your way. You take a character out and get lucky, but
Mhm.
that level 4 can run away. That's cool. I do like that.
The one thing I would worry about with that thing is the cheesy cannon rolls.
Oh,
That's the
laser cannon.
downside.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's in the
Yes.
unit, you get to dodge it. But if you don't, I
That's
mean,
the
you
thing.
can just aim at a spot in front of him, and it's
Yeah.
actually legal to the rules. Which
And
Yeah.
a gyro flying over, right? Can do the
Yeah.
drop bomb.
Yep.
I had that happen in a game once, so I'm
Yep.
very aware of it.
Here we are on to the next list. Warriors of Chaos, Mr. Anthony Henry.
Like, boing!
Love them.
Just want you guys to know, watch out. This is a 10. It's the nastiest list ever.
Yeah, this is
This is just
nasty.
yeah.
This is a
You
fun
know,
list.
the problem is that it doesn't have to be nasty with Anthony because he doesn't roll anything but 6s.
That's
So-
right.
The problem
yes,
is
I've witnessed this.
the problem is he rolls 6s on leadership
Leadership
tests, and I proved to
tests.
everybody that spell is worth it.
Right? So we got 961 points in characters, led by Galrock with this is Galrock level 4, Chaos
And
Lord,
That's
400.
the standard loadout. It's
Yep.
the exact same loadout I have, which
Great
is
weapon.
new. With the great thing about it is, normally you have to play a little game of what you want to sacrifice, because what you want, he comes out at 480 with the dragon. You can get a shield. You want a mark. You want a great weapon, and you want at least one favor, so that you can re-roll and not be stupid. But with German comp now, Chaos Lords have veteran, and so you can
Oh.
kind of cheese out on that favor of the gods on that, because you get to
Mhm.
re-roll any stupidity check now, which is thank you. We needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot
The
of
500
points.
point MSP guy, the MSP, the match play guide really killed the Chaos Lord on Dragon.
It did. That was the thing that we were talking about today. The 500 point limit, the MHT, and and 1.5.1. The amount that it did to dragons is pretty rough.
Yeah. It definitely hits certain lists more than others. I feel like ogres and then any of the elves and chaos, because those were the really big abusers of the dragons. I guess
Now,
you could.
what is the fun rule of Galrock? He basically can eat units, right? This is
Okay, so he has to take a test to see if you can actually use him, or if the crazy head takes over.
right.
Mhm.
But his fire is extra good. I don't have my book in front of me. But it causes like a. Let me.
Is it a toughness test, and you're just dead or something, or is that?
I think it just destroys the
it's something
unit.
like that.
Yeah.
I played against him a few times, and every time I was like, I need this model on the table.
Right.
I need to use this model. It's awesome.
He's
This
really
is what
fun.
Warhammer's all about, right?
And he's fun in the fact that he is crazy.
Yeah.
It's a list that's gonna make memories. So yeah, it's the fumes of contagion.
Fumes of Contagion.
No armor save.
No armor save.
No, go back. It's the other one then.
Yeah, it's a strength 2, no armor save.
The Breath of Change, right?
That's it.
Yes, once per game.
They're immediately removed from play as a casualty.
You want to read it, John?
Sir, yeah, let me do that. Once per game, instead of using Dark Fire of Chaos or Fumes of Contagion, Galrock may instead use the Breath of Change. Place a flame template with its broad end over the intended target and its narrow end touching Galrock's base edge anywhere along his front arc. We know how to play softball. The template must lie entirely within his vision. Any model whose base lies underneath the template risks being hit. Any model hit, friend or foe, must immediately make a toughness test. If the test has failed, the model is overwhelmed by the warping power of chaos and is immediately removed from play as a casualty. If the test is passed, they are able to fend off the onslaught of chaotic energy and the attack has no effect. Ooh, it's on a breath weapon.
It's fun.
Right. So like it could kill a dragon, right? It could just take a
Yeah,
dragon
on a
out
6.
on a 6.
A 6 always fails, so you still got a chance.
Wow.
But if you go back, he has a thing where you have to take a test every turn to see if he's
Spirit of Galrock, right?
Yep.
Spirit of Galrock. Let me
Yep.
read that one. During the start of turn subphase, on each of your turns, make a leadership test for Galrock. If the test is passed, he's controlled as normal. If the test has failed, Galrock's spirits rebels from within. Whilst Galrock's spirit is rebelling, his level of wizardry is reduced by 1, and he can only cast 1 spell per turn. That sucks. He becomes subject to random movement, 2d6. If he's engaged in combat, he must direct d3 of his attacks against himself.
The heads
Rounding
are
any
fighting with each
fractions.
other.
Oh, okay. Any wounds that Galrock causes against himself are added to the enemy's combat res.
It's
Jeez.
fun. It's fun.
yeah.
It's not a power play.
No,
but it's
no.
really fun.
Wow.
It's a true chaotic creature.
Yeah,
Mhm.
here I was thinking that dragon level 4 was gonna be crazy. Jeez.
Oh my god, keep going down.
Yeah, I
You
love
look-
it. Two
Mhm.
mega dragons. He's got 10 Forsaken. With
Corn.
Forsaken of
Corn
Corn.
Forsaken. Yep.
Yeah. He's got a brick, a total bus, old school 6th edition style of Chaos Knights with lances, shields, heavy armor barding, Mark of Chaos Undivided, with the Totem of Wrath and a full
But
command.
Breath is nice.
Very
Mhm.
nice.
Good.
It's what, AP3 on the charge?
And rerolling
you'll
ones
score-
of
you'll
wounds.
score some
Rolling
wounds.
ones to wounds. Yeah, that's with his. Jeez, that's beef.
Yeah.
Weapon skill 5, strength 4 across the board, toughness 4. Jeez. Special units, 4 Chaos Ogres with great weapons, Mark of Nurgle, and a
He
full
thought he was gonna-
command.
I thought he
loves
was gonna
those
do
Chaos
corn on
Ogres. He
Yeah.
really loves them.
They're great models.
I brought him to the first LVO last year.
hmm
4
Yeah.
Chaos Ogres, but corn. And just like walk
Mm.
across the board.
Just
Be
go.
like,
Yep.
Yeah.
most people be like, corn, I'll just, tag it along its frenzy. Frenzy's not great. And then they just get a charge off and just hit you with, 13 strength 6 attacks.
Yep. Not pleasant.
Speaking of strength 6, he's got 2 Nurgle gigantic spawns of chaos. So just to add out the randomness, I hate how random movers, you can't shoot them even though if they're like 2d6 full away. It's brutal. This list is just, it's a bag of hammers.
It's fun though. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a bag of hammers. This is great.
It's about as subtle as a sledgehammer. So
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
it's fun. It's a list that's going to be fun to play, and I think that's the point of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
So what are we thinking? I'll scale out of
I
1
think
to
it's in the
fluffy.
5.
5.
Not
It's
fluffy.
literally in the middle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The problem is that now he's going up against all those sappers, right? And then they're gonna kite all those.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna. So.
Every Chaos Knight just dies to sap.
Or what do you call it? The Noblar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
dangerous terrain tests. Yeah. Oof, I
Oh.
like it. I like it.
Excited to see Anthony.
Trappers, right? Trappers on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Let's see. We got Anton Goldman with the Arrow Boys coming in with the Kingdom of Bretonia.
I think
Well,
Anton is
today-
like our only person coming. You know how we normally have like just one person coming up from Los Angeles. This time it's Anton.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rotating
the
cast
rotating.
of LA characters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one person from LA.
We got a Baron with the Lance, Heavy Armor Shield, Grail Vow, the General on a Bretonian Warhorse, Bedazzling Helm, Luckstone, and the Virtue of Knightly Temper.
Mhm.
So tanky. Prophetess, Wizard level 4 Bretonian Warhorse, Frere Icon of Quinnell, Falconhorn, and Battle Magic on level 4. That's great. It's Paladin, Lance, Heavy Armor, Shield, Grail Vow, Battle Standard Bearer with a War Banner. So that's 2 combat res alone on a Royal Peg. The Grail Knight Pendant and the Virtue of the Ideal. Not familiar with those 2. Garrett.
Yeah, so the Grail Pendant is if you lose your last wound, you roll. It's basically an opal, but better because it's not a ward save. It is if you're gonna die, you roll it. If you roll a 2 up, you live. So he can have
Wow.
1 wound left, and
It's
he
like a
takes a
Van
cannon shot
Karstein
to the
ring?
face. He fails all the saves. He rolls. Okay, well I'm dead, so I roll the pendant. Oh look, I'm alive. So it's basically adding a wound proper to the model. It is 40 points. It's not cheap. But as a death saver for a 3 wound model, that's not bad, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
especially on a 2 up. Yeah.
We did a 2v2 against Anton and Andy at Sunday of LVO January 2025. And we killed this guy with the dragon, and we said if the Grail Pendant brings him back, they win the game, and it brought him back. So they won the game. Yeah, it was,
Nice.
Awesome.
And then also, I would mention
Yeah.
the Virtue of the Ideal just basically makes him very close to a Baron. So he's +1 weapon skill, +1 attack. So he's 4 attacks, +1 leadership, and something else. Doesn't add toughness. Doesn't add initiative. So he's the same initiative as the Royal Pegasus. So in challenges, both models get to go.
Ooh,
so
that's
yeah.
spicy.
I played around with one in the last little kind of local league I did, and it did pretty well.
Yeah.
As on a paladin, but that was when they had 360 still. So
yeah, that's hot. He's got 4 attacks with the lance and a Royal Peg, and they're hitting at the same time, and he's already bringing 2 combat res, BSB and the banner. Like that's gonna slam into somebody's flank, or even in the front because it's got first charge, right?
Yep.
The only thing he should have taken, I think, here would have been the gauntlet, right? So he could just always challenge and not have to worry about fighting a whole unit. So because the thing can just farm him combat res, but it's still good. He can still go into a flank, kill it, and then not suffer that many attacks back, especially like an infantry block.
Yeah. And Corey's got 12 peasant bowmen with the champ and the standard. He's got full command there, so that's solid. Good way to get some pot shots.
Look at that! I like that.
Yeah. 25 Knights of the Realm on foot. Great weapons, shields, full command, and the Montap, the Monster Hunter's Tapestry. That's awesome. Love to see that brick. When we go into so in our previous video, we went into the Thunderdome, which is round 3. You get Unbreakable and MR2 when you control the temple. 25 Knights of the Realm with Unbreakable and on. That might be one of the best bricks.
Yeah.
With Montap, that's spicy in that one. 5 Knights of the Realm with full command, pretty standard kitted out. He's got 18 battle programs with the Grail Reliquary.
Cool.
Love it. And 5 Grail Knights, which is great.
So no Pegasus.
No Pegasus.
Just
full
the
command, Antlers of the Great Hunt, and 2 Trebs, 2 trebuchets. So he's got.
And his armies are always beautiful, right? Like
those
trebuchets are good,
beautifully
gorgeous.
painted.
I love this list. This looks like a dwarf list, except
a dwarf list with a cab unit.
Right?
With a cab unit, yeah.
With 2.
You can switch our gyros out. This looks awesome.
Yeah.
I
can't wait to see this one. This is cool.
I think this is an okay list, even not adhering to Bretonnian orthodoxy. I personally would make some changes, but I really like the concept here. I think the Knights of the Realm on foot is a really good unit. I would have bought a damsel for 60 points to stick in there, just to give MR2 and magic attacks, so you're not worried about ethereal units or like 2 banshee or something like that, right? You can go get those. I like the prophetess. Battle Magic's an interesting one because she's probably going in the Grail Knight bus. You're always tempted to do a spectral dop with them because they can sit in that unattackable position and then still dole out your spectral dop damage if you get the spell off. In this case, she's actually very defensive, right? With Prayer Icon, you have a +1 to dispel hexes, and you have an extra 3 inches of range at the start of the game. They don't have to be in range to be hexed or shot at, but she can stop spells still. So that's really good. Falcon Banner, needs no introduction, I'm sure.
He's dropping flyers. Is he dropping flyers once or twice?
Yep. So the first turn of the game, if you
just once.
Nope, can't fly. You're going to fly him out. He's going to say no flying next turn, and then it's over.
Yeah.
The Battle Pilgrims I want to call out because that is a German comp thing. The Grail Reliquary gives the Battle Pilgrims Blessing the Lady. I'm pretty sure that's not in the beta. I think that's the standard as it is now. So they get the ward on a infantry block, surely with weapon skill too. So that's a bit of a problem. But they have hatred naturally,
right? And
if they're anywhere near the Grail Knights or the Paladin on Pegasus, they are unbreakable. So it's a block of guys you just have to deal with. They now have a ward save. So
that for 209 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
4 up armor and
4 up
5 or
armor.
6 up ward.
Yeah, that's interesting. What do you guys give it on the fluffy scale? Fluffy, spicy? I think this one might be another solid
Spicy.
5. 5 or 6?
Oh, I don't
Because it
know.
doesn't have the pegs.
I would do it as a 4. I think it's more on the fluffy side. Grails are great, but they have, I think people are very familiar with the Grail problems,
Yeah.
which might be fixed in 2.0 German comp. We'll see. But I do think it has some legs for sure.
Yeah.
Like if that Grail Knight bus hits something like a monster that isn't ready for it, like a Necrosphinx or something, they will just annihilate it, right? And
Yeah.
if they get a flank on an infantry block, they will blow it up. But if they, charge headfirst into a block of spears, that may not go so well for them. So
Right. What do you think, Travis?
Yeah, I'd put it mid, probably a
Yeah.
5 or 6. I just see, for me, it's movement.
Movement, right? Yeah.
They gave up
Yeah.
a lot of the movement
yep.
in that
It's
list.
the movement. And what are they doing to kill Ethereal?
The 2 characters have magic attacks. The Grail Knights have magic attacks. The Prophetess would probably, you hope she gets Fireball or Pillar, right? So
Gotcha. The Grail Knights
and she
all have
can
magical
get
attacks.
Hammer Hands and still hit from there. I think she's
Yeah.
probably, because he didn't take Lore Familiar, he's probably going to get the Regen spell because that's just the most useful one, and it's not as easily dispelled as it used to be. So
He did take Lore Familiar or no?
no,
Gotcha.
he's a Prayer Icon. Prayer Icon is in the arcane slot. So
Cool.
Next, we have from the Sacktown Frogadiers, a Warriors of Chaos, Wolves of the Sea from Bryce Vile. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. We've got
probably German, Vili, but
yeah, or maybe Polish. Sorry if I butchered that.
yeah.
Demon Prince, 445 points. Fly 9, Mark of Zeech, level 4 Wizard, General, Spell Familiar, Favor of the Gods, Trailblazer's Hauberk,
There we
which
go.
is 5 up
is,
armor and
Frogadier.
Scout. Yeah, Scroll of
Scouting fucking
Transportification
Demon
and
Prince.
Dark Magic.
Mhm.
I love it.
I love it too, so much, but it's doing 2 different roles, right?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
4
Like,
wounds.
And a level 4 is a lot of
Yeah,
points.
that's a lot of points.
It's expensive.
maybe I'm
It's
just
a,
getting...
it's a machine gun in the trees.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
With the
You have to
Zeech
be.
lore.
That's an expensive machine
Right?
gun.
It
I'm
has
just...
to be because
He's
Yeah.
a pillbox above
what's
Normandy,
it saves? What's it saves?
Uh,
at?
Be a
it's
5 up,
5
5
up.
up, right?
5
No,
up.
5 up,
4 up, 5
4
up.
up, 5 up. It's a 5
Yeah.
4 5.
5 4 5. Okay. Yeah.
But it loses its 4 up ward against any magic item.
Any magic?
And magic attack. Yeah. If I recall correctly.
Or was it the regen it lost?
It's the regen.
It's the
because
regen,
It loses
right?
the regen on a
Renegade
magic
lets
attack.
him keep the ward save. Warp Spawn,
Right.
you don't lose
Yeah.
Hmm.
But he could also
Lord.
lose the armor too. It's not like
Yes,
meteoric.
not. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
No. This is warriors, so he loses the armor. This is
Oh,
the,
right. It's
the
warriors,
demons.
it's not demons.
The
Okay.
demons keep the
That's
ward
right.
save. Warriors lose the
Oh,
ward
there you
save.
go. That's
Damn.
why we
So he
pay
could be
the
down to a
$8.
5 up regen.
Yeah, 5 up, 5 up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
The standard build for those guys is the armor meteoric iron.
The meteoric
Yeah.
iron. Yeah.
So you get a unmovable 5 up. You got your 4 up and a 5 up. And you just got to plan, and usually you slap a ogre blade on him and just point him at the
Additive.
nearest thing and
like
try
a meteor
try
hammer.
and kill
Yeah.
it in one turn.
But this
It's
thing's
just additive, right?
this thing's with the frogs, like it turns stuff into
Yes.
frogs.
Hey, they're the Frogadiers for a reason.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
We gotta keep a tally. How many he gets off.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
We
Yeah,
should
and
have an award.
Gonna
Well,
over under.
We should have an award, quite honestly.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I
the
should
whiteboard
over
talk
under.
to
I think he'll get it
FLG
twice.
to have a
At the
plaque,
BAO.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he'll get it twice. Yeah. We got the aspiring champion, great weapon, heavy armor,
2 of them.
Mark of Nurgle. Yep. Talisman of the Carrion Crow and Favor of the Gods. And he's got another one. But
The
this
Crown of
one,
Everlasting Conquest. So
and this
basically,
one's-
it's just regens.
Yeah.
It's 2
It's-
triple save chariots with characters.
chariots, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love the amount of Gaze of the Gods he's gonna do, right? Like
Yes.
Oh yeah. Golly, that's a lot of rolling.
Yep.
In core, he's got a brick of 25 Chaos Marauders, light armor shield, close order,
No cult.
Bulls. Looks like he's got Taskmaster Scourge on the champion, Monster
Yep.
Hunter's Tapestry on the standard, and Battle Hunger.
This is an extremely fast Marauder unit.
Yeah.
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 He's got
Mhm.
15 Marauder Tribe Berserkers with flails, head taker. He's got full command on there, and the unnatural fortitude,
Mhm.
Plus
extra
one
toughness.
toughness.
He's got that twice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So 2 big, nice bricks with T5, right? 5 Marauder Horsemen, flails, shields, ambushers, and skirmish with no standard, but he's got a champion and a musician, and he's got the dark hearts.
That's a fun way to use the dark arts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Because
And then
it's
he's
only
got
on
a
5
unit of
guys.
Double dogs.
5 Chaos Warhounds, 5 Chaos Warhounds, both with Vanguard. And they go what, 9 or 8? They're
7.
fast, right?
No. Yeah, 8.
8, yeah.
And
Then
then
he's
two
got
GSCs or
yeah, 2 Gigantic Spawns Chaos, both Nurgle. Love it. It's like, oh, here's some really fun bricks that are really tanky, and then here's 2 really big tanky things.
yeah,
Good luck.
Yeah. And what's going to be really fun with this list is he's got the bricks that are really tanky. If he keeps his lanes open, then he can do some fun skirting around with these chariots. You know, like this looks like a list you'd actually find in a real war, you know. This is awesome.
Combined arms,
Yeah.
including the machine gun nest, as we mentioned.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just getting
These are
PTSD
fun
from
games, man. These are
yeah.
going to be fun games. Man, it would be awesome to stream one of
Yeah.
his matches.
Yeah. I still think the over under is going to be 2 on the frogs. So what are we thinking? Are we thinking spicy, fluffy?
I think this one's. I mean, Travis obviously is our chaos guy, but I think this one's spicy. I am worried about the general, right? I feel like he is probably the most vulnerable part of this army. I think the rest of it,
He's got his thumbs in too many pies, I think.
yeah, yeah. Like he wanted to have magic plus good combat. I think if the
Mhm.
Demon Prince was the combat version with the Ogre Blade and Meteoric, he would do very well with that too. And then the army would just be one thing, right? Of just push and go.
Yeah.
I could see this working though. Like if he plays that Demon Prince, you know, conservatively, he'll have. I assume he took Mark of Zinch, so he can have. Is it Pink Fire or is it Blue Fire? Is the Warriors one? Whichever one of those it is. So
and he gets MR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's probably why he took it. I love the Aspiring Champions on Chariots. I think that's a great pick. Though that Chaos Marauder brick is going to what is it? It can charge 15 inches if it gets the D3, gets the full 3 on the Taskmasters, right?
Yeah.
Because it's 8 inches plus because the movement 4, so plus 3, and then plus
7.
6 for the dice, and then plus 2 for Battle Hunger.
Yeah.
So that's actually, I mean, that's almost cavalry level of charge, right? And it's most of it is, you know, they can cover it with a 6, and they have Warband, so they can reroll, right? Like that is actually a pretty strong, you know, combat unit to go and get combat res, especially if you get the Dark Hearts Marauders on like a flank from an ambush. That's a lot of combat res that you can just get. So, you know, I think this list has a lot of legs, and it's really just if you know how well he plays with the Demon Prince is going to really show out here.
Yeah, I like it. So you thinking 7?
I would go 7. I mean, I think he can. I think he can stand up to a lot of the lists that we've seen so far.
Awesome.
It's gonna be hard to get points off him with those.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Everything has.
Yeah. All right, we got
guy.
Cameron Bloom. Here we go. And this one, these Orc and Goblin ones really making me earn my keep. Orc Weird Knob. Yeah, Orc Weird Knob Wizard, level 3, General on foot with the Ruby Ring, lore familiar, Elementalism. Laser guy. Night Goblin, Big Boss, Great Weapon, Shield, BSB, on foot. Night Goblin, Big Boss, Great Weapon. Night Goblin, Big Boss, Great Weapon. Night Goblin, Oddgit, level 1. Staff of Quietude, Delusion. He has a brick of 35, full command, 3 fanatics. A brick of 35 Night Goblin mobs, full command, 3 fanatics. A brick of 30, full command, 3 fanatics. A brick of 30, full command, 2 fanatics. What a nice guy.
Leaving that one off for everybody.
Yeah. You know,
yeah,
he don't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
He's leaving one off for Mork or Gork.
Yeah. And then he's got a 20 orc mob, warbows, shields, boss with the Thinking Orcs hat, and standard war banner and musician. So nice sneaky unit right there.
Hmm.
And then he's got, here we go. He's got a bolt thrower, a bolt thrower, a bolt thrower. He's got 3 Night Goblin Squig Hopper units for more random action, and he's got 2 Doom Divers and 2 Rock Lavas. That's 7 artillery when you include the bolt throwers.
Hmm.
3. He doesn't have the big squigs anymore.
No. Does he need them?
No,
Oh,
No.
This is a
No.
10. This
the
is a
little,
9
little,
or a
yeah,
10.
the little Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, they'll
Look,
follow that. Yeah, this
It's
is
good
totally a
enough.
10. This is the sweatiest.
Yeah.
This is close to the list he took to LVO, where he took third place or
Yeah.
second place.
Mhm.
Third place, right?
I think it was 3rd.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah, 3rd place.
It's
Yeah.
just it's very good.
Very well balanced. Yeah.
It's good, and he's been playing it for a while, and it's gonna be tough. This is
Yeah.
a tough fight.
Yeah, I'm just thinking how I'm going to be able to do it. I can't wait for the new Gorgers, coming in. That's going to be fun. Got a
Yum, yum,
shot.
yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, way to go, Cam. So far,
So
you're the spiciest.
is that a 10 from all of us?
If not,
Yeah.
it's a big
For
9.
me, it's
Yeah.
the you know what I feel like looking at that list? I feel like Tommy Lee Jones at the end of No Country for Old Men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how can I live in a world with so much evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at your matchup and you look at it and you're like, okay, what do I do? Do I hide the whole game? That's what I
Yeah.
did. You
Yeah.
hide the whole game, and
At
then you hope that
LVO after that game, I had to go take for a walk.
Yeah.
I walked around. I was like, maybe I could play 40K.
Right.
Maybe reassess my hobbies. I was like,
Sigmar's looking
I'll
pretty good over there.
maybe I'll get into Kill Team.
Get a quick
yeah,
game of
Kill
Blood
Team looks
Bowl
fun.
in.
Yeah, Blood Bowl's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
There you go.
Switching gears over to Chris Willink, another Bugman.
Oh,
We've got
this one has a
Couple
error,
errors.
right? The first guy's
Couple
supposed to
errors.
be Demonology. He's level 1 wizard, and then the Great Unclean one's supposed to have level 1. It was that he said it was a bug in World
bug.
Builder with the
Yeah, I think Andreas is chatting with him now.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, so let me buzz through the characters and then we'll go through the erratas. So it's got a demonic herald of Nurgle. That's the BSB level 1 totem of eternal war, smallpox scrivener. His general is the greater unclean one with the plague flail, trappings of Nurgle, and many arms. So that's the extra attack. Demonic herald of Khorne, hellblade, and might of Khorne. So what's the errata he has to get fixed?
The Demonic Herald of Nurgle is a Demonology because it doesn't show his school, and then the Great Unclean one is also a level 1 with Demonology. I think to get what's the spell that they take in demons? I forget. It's it's not regen. Is it toughness?
Probably.
It's something.
You
There's
can't
something
get
that
a
they
toughness
take.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get, but the signature is a magic missile, which is strength 4.
Oh, he might take that then. Yeah.
Yeah. Strength 4 -1, 18-inch range.
He'll probably take a shot at trying to get one of the better ones, and then just
The better ones. Yep.
Yep.
And then if all goes wrong, then you just take that.
Yeah, if you got
Which is like
bigger
Still
on the
Stealer or
herald,
something
right?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay. Then
So
let's see.
yeah, there's one that could give him movement. There's one that
Mhm.
can give him attacks.
Hmm.
They're I actually think demonology is one of the better lores because of the fact that you can if you time it right, you can just force multiply any charge.
Okay. So in core, he's got the 20 Plague Bearers of Nurgle with Plague Swords. They're Plague-ridden champion, standard bearer with the War Banner, and musician. 15 Bloodletters of Khorne. And he's got the full command there with the Skull Totem, 4 Nurglings, and 19 Plague Bearers of Nurgle with the standard of Seeping Decay and a full command. And then in rare, he's got 3 Plague Drones, Plague Swords, Death Heads. They got the Plague Proboscis, which is +1 initiative, Venom Sting, and a full command. So I'm not.
And this is another beautiful army.
Mm-hmm.
This is another one of those really, really well painted. Chris was part of my I was part. We were both together in a 40K club before Old World came back, and he always had some of the most beautiful armies. And now he's playing Old World with us, which is great.
Awesome. Well, what do you guys think on the Fluffy score?
6 or 7. It's tough, but there
It
are
it's one of those
innate
armies.
issues with the demons until the next renegades come out.
Yeah, no armor saves, so it's just ward and regen. So it's always gonna be tough to fight, but yeah.
I played it at LVO 12, the one in the second one, and this was before he put corn into it and before we adapted German comp. But it's hard to take things off the board. Those freaking Nurglings, way harder to kill than you think.
Do you think?
They got like 7 wounds each.
7 wounds a model. I know. He was one of my 12/8s at LVO, and it was that was painful getting through.
You just like you take like 2 full turns of your killer units just dicing Nurglings up, and then you're like, what? I got like 180 points from that.
Yeah. I think it's pretty
I think
tough
he probably
to
switched it up to get the corn in there just to get killy stuff, because it's tough to kill stuff with some of the Nurgle units.
Yeah, so now he has some more punch.
Now we've got, switching over to David Mojica, Archmage, 293, Barded Elven Steed, Wizard, level 4, High Magic, Lore Familiar, Ruby Ring, a Ruin, and Lore Master's Cloak. He's got a Noble, Great Weapon, Full Plate, Blood of Caldor, Battle Standard Bearer, with the Battle Banner on a Barded Elven Steed, the Dragon Helm, Prince, Great Weapon, Full Plate, Blood of Caldor General on the Star Dragon with Seed of Rebirth and the Talisman of Protection. Gross. He's got 5 Illyrian Reavers with Cavalry Spears, 15 Lothan Sea Guard with the Seamaster, 12 Silver Helms with Shields, High Helms, Full Command, War Banner there. It's got a Frost Phoenix and a Merworm. I've never seen a Merworm.
Yeah, that's the thing. German comp lowers it by quite a significant amount. So I would love for it to work. I don't know if it works, but I would love for it to work.
It doesn't, but it's really cool, guys.
But it's so beautiful, dude.
We're here to have fun. It's a cool model, the way it's laid out and like its action pose. It's a rad model, and I mean, I play Dave all the time, so this is a list where he gets to
friends.
Yeah, I know. So it's I mean, he gets to play with a dragon and Merworm and a phoenix and play with that gorgeous army. So I mean, it's on the softer side. It's like a 3 or 4.
And Jules painted this army, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be very pretty. Yes. I'm actually interested in how he'll run the Archmage if he puts that in the Silver Helms with the Noble, right? Because he does have High Magic and Lore Familiar, so he can walk between worlds. The unit, which
I think it depends on the opponent.
Yeah, that Merworm is down to 180 and has Swift Stride, but it doesn't work.
Jeez. Okay, so what are we thinking? 1 to 5
like
or 1 to 10, excuse me.
Like a 3.
Oh, 3?
It's got some tough things, but it's more of a fun list.
Yeah.
I love that it's Highlander. It's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. Next up, David Richardson. Daver. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at his list. All right. So this is Ogre Kingdoms. Our second Ogre Renegades. We've got Tyrant on foot with the Iron Fist. It's a general with Kinator. He's got a Butcher, additional hand weapon, which you get for free in German comp. Level 2 Wizard with the Death Cheater. Get that for free, so it's a reroll wound with Battle Magic. You have a Bruiser, great weapon, Battle Standard Bearer with the Monster Hunter Tapestry. He's got a Talisman of Protection and a Meteoric Armor Meteoric Iron, so that's a 5 up, 5 up. Immune to Stomps, the Death Cheater. And then he's got a Hunter with an additional hand weapon and a Harpoon Launcher with the Long Strider. So he's movement 7. He's got 7 Ogre Bulls with Iron Fists, full command, and then Lookout Nobbler. He's got 7 Iron Guts with Lookout Nobbler Veteran. You get both of those for free in German comp and full command. He's got the Cannibal Totem, so that's a 5 up, 5 up with great weapons. He's got 2 units of Saber Tusk packs. He's got a unit of 8 more Iron Guts with Lookout Nobbler and Veteran and full command. And then he's got 6 Lead Belchers They get veteran in German comp, and they get the Thunderer, which is the Thunderfist, the champion, and then Bellower musician for free in German comp, and they get an Iron Blaster to round out. So it's just a lot of beef in bricks. I love it.
Yeah, this is just a standard fun list. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like a 2 or a 3. I mean,
yeah, yeah. I don't think it's
it'll be a
very.
fun Warhammer game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He's not coming here to crush
yeah,
anyone. He's just here to play 5 games of Warhammer. And
yeah,
I mean,
which
after
is great.
hopefully, if he dodges round one of the hard ones, then he should be able to just kick around for a while.
yeah.
Mhm.
The 6 lead belcher, that's a little bit of spice, just because when you start doing the math, the statistics are kind of there. And this
Mhm.
is the pre-Renegade 1.52 they're on now. The old lead belchers using the old Renegade are decent on paper. You get 3 shots with a scatter shot. The long shot's 24 inches, and the Thunderfist has ballistic skill 3 or 4, so not bad. They're multi-wound too. So like if a dragon came close, or
Mhm.
like a greater chaos spawn comes close, strength 5 multi-wound 2,
Mhm.
he's got a shot. He could blast something out of the air. You know, could be some anti-gyrocopter stuff.
No, it's not like a bad list. It's
Yeah,
like as in like
Mhm.
composure. It's just not a list that's made to like stop faces. It's
sure.
just
Right,
there to have
right.
fun with a pretty balanced list that will be fun. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
I
the
love it.
massive, charge across the board one from the last one, but
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
that's it. I mean,
Enjoy
the
fighting
guys.
your ogres, right?
But it's
yeah,
awesome that that's awesome to have him.
Mhm.
That's the thing. It's like some of these guys are just you just want them at your events. Like
Yeah.
it's always awesome to see Dave. It's always awesome to see Anthony. These are just guys that
And
like are
if
coming.
and if those people keep coming to events, that shows you you're doing something right. Like
Right.
right,
Yep.
it's
They're
not
fun.
tipping too much. It's not tipping too much into the win at all costs or anything. And
right.
Mhm.
it's important to have that style of player to
Yeah,
make
Yeah,
it
and I
good.
think
I mean,
I think the more we have of that style of player, the better our events are. Honestly,
mhm.
it's more fun for everyone. It's always good to have a really tough battle, but it's also really disheartening when you have a matchup where you're like, okay, how about we just call it night and grab some beers, right?
Mhm.
So that's this is it's a social game.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
We're
want
here to show off our miniatures and have fun, roll dice.
yeah, yeah. The worst dice make the best stories.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Speaking of good painted, well painted armies, we've got Drew Moxon, and let me
yeah.
run through his list because the army is gorgeous. We've got a Bray Shaman, level 1, Demonology, Lore Familiar. He's got a Great Bray Shaman, level 4, Elementalism, full plate Chaos Armor, Hag Tree finish. He's got a Great Bray Shaman, Gnarled Hide, the General, level 3, Demonology, full plate Chaos Armor, Chalice of the Dark Rain. He's got a Wargore with a shield, Uncanny Senses, Slug Skin, BSB with a Totem of Rust, Spell Eater Axe for that MR2, and full plate Chaos Armor. He's got a brick of 40 Gore Herd with additional hand weapons. The True Horn has a great weapon. Scourge of the Burdened. Standard Bearer, Magic Standard is the Monster Hunter Tapestry, and a Musician. So full command there. He's got 20 Primal Warherd, 10 Ungore with a Thrusting Spear, 10 Gore with the additional hand weapon, and Ambusher. I think they should both have Ambusher, right? And a great weapon. Or the Full Render has a great weapon, excuse me. He's got 3 Razor Gores, 2 units of 15 Ungore herds of short bows, half horn, and the musician. So that's champion musician. 3 dragon ogres, excuse me, with heavy armor, great weapon, and a herd stone. This is that's a beastman list.
Remember,
not
remember
a
we were
fun
talking.
list.
That is a beast.
Remember we're talking about all having fun at these things.
Yeah,
It's important.
yeah. I like the Razor Gore a lot. It's a and the oof, this
I like
is
that the
This is good.
Hearthstone cost hero points, right? Like that's thank God.
oh
Right?
in German. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough. This
This
is a
very
is like
tough
tough.
list.
a 9 or 10. I think
Yeah,
it's a little bit below a couple of the other ones, but it's fucking tough as balls.
yeah.
So
Then it's true,
it's more
right?
like a
So it's going to
nine and a
be
half.
It's
Yeah.
really if the two Valentine's wash something,
Like what?
right?
Yeah, what?
Because
Yeah,
he's only gonna have two because the Bray Shaman has Lore Familiar, so I assume he's going for
Battle Lust?
Rigor, whatever
Or
whatever
yeah,
the buff one is.
Hellish Vigor, on the big
Yeah.
block.
So and
Yeah.
he's gonna stick that. He's gonna stick. I assume he's gonna stick them all in the Gore Herd.
Yep.
Although there's a limit to what you can put in there because they
Yeah,
have
you can only put 3.
3,
so someone will be in the Primal War Herd, or you might
Yeah, he
have
could
some
only
guys
put
hanging
3.
out, right?
because he could put 2 of the 120 pluses and then 1 of that. He'll have the 2 120 pluses and then or 110 pluses and then the Bray Shaman level 1.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So probably stick. He might even stick both the Bray Shamans in the 20, the Primal War Herd, and then the Gore Herd gets the Bray Shaman and the War Gore.
Yeah.
I could see. I think that might be the way he.
Yeah.
That plays out.
Or
But
he
yeah,
rolls
I mean,
them with those. He rolls them with the skirmishers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, preventing you from like really doing a lot to him because if he's moving around you.
Yeah.
Um.
Definitely 9. You can definitely
this
take
is a
it
good
with this.
army. This is a good army.
Yeah.
I would joke
That's
with
rough,
Drew
man.
that this is a response to me absolutely washing him when he had a big monster match list with my Duke. So my Green Knight.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
Yeah, it's on that one's on me. I don't want to lose this.
I do think 4 Dragon Ogres is better than 3, but
yes,
It is, but also it's so hard to maneuver.
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of
Like
times
once
he'll
you get
take
to 4, it's like it's like a third of the board.
board.
Yeah.
You want to keep it wide so it can make swinging turns, and it just elongates your charges
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to try and turn, and they're only movement 7 with no swift stride.
With no swift stride is the problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Yeah.
I've just been sending little darts lately.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I've been
thing just a
playing with.
shard attack, just 3
Yeah,
shard
it's just a
attacks.
shard
just like
attack. Yeah.
Switching over to our next Sons of Bugman, we've got
Next
Dwayne. Yes. And speaking of things that are difficult to maneuver, 4
Oh god,
Mornfang
yeah, they're
Cav.
huge.
Yeah. So let me start at the top. We got Butcher with the additional hand weapon, Long Strider, level 1 battle magic. So I'm assuming he's going to hope for Oaken Shield, and if not, just go into Hammer Hand. Butcher, additional hand weapon, Death Cheater, level 1 illusion, and the Gut Sickle. The Gut Sickle's big. He's got a Hunter, additional hand weapon, Harpoon Launcher, Beast Killer, and the Arch Lightning Rod to turn off that flying. Tyrant, Heavy Armor, Giant Breaker, General, Tenderizer, and the Talisman of Protection. 5 up, 6 attacks, Strength 8, D3 wounds. Buckle up. He's got 2 units of Noblar fighters. One's 30, one's 36 with a groin biter.
77 points. That's spendy.
Yeah, right.
More
Jeez.
Noblars. We keep telling them we want 300.
Right.
He's got 55 points going to the 10 trappers with a snare finger, 10 trappers with a snare finger. He's got a absolute bus of 9 iron guts. You get veteran. He's got a full command, fistful of laurel so he can reroll a break test once per game. He's got the Monter Hunter Tapestry. Doesn't look like he's got a musician on there. He gets that for free, so we'll have to let him know.
No, he didn't do it.
just no, just not doing it. Yeah, get the
He
musician for
chose not to
free.
have it.
Yeah. 2 Saber Tusk packs. He's got a unit of Lead Belchers, veteran, the champion, and the musician. A unit of 4 Mornfang Cav with great weapon, heavy armor. They get all that for free. He's got a full command and the bull standard, so he's rerolling wounds on impact hits. And then he's got 4 Yetis with the champion, and this is the old rules, so you're going to be giving it -1, and they stack per model. So if he manages to get all 4 Yetis into a dragon, that's -4 weapon skill, -4 initiative. Tasty. This I don't want to deal with that unit of Iron Guts because I know the Tyrant's probably going there.
No, he's a good player. He's a very
Yeah.
strategic. It's a good list. He's played it a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen it on almost everything. He has an Empire list, but he doesn't play it as often.
Yeah.
Did he bring more trappers this time? Did he add a few more? Because I know he was like thinking about that. I
He's
don't know.
bringing the Mornfang is the big difference. He's been off and on with the Yetis, but he doesn't have those Iron Blasters.
Gotcha.
The big one. So I think he did bulk out the Noblars, probably in response to the player pack. The unit of 36 is hitting getting MR2 and Unbreakable. That's a lot, you know. To
If you could
score
beat
that.
me there,
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
there before you.
Yeah. I like it. I give it a solid 5. I mean, like it's a thick 5.
Well,
So
it's
5.
It's
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, like the thing about it is also Dwayne's a really good player, and he's been playing this for a while.
yeah, he
So
crushed me.
yeah. So how
So
much of it is he plays it well, and how much of
right.
it is if you gave this list to a random player?
if I gave the list to a random player, I'd say it was a 5. Dwayne,
Okay,
give it a
that's
solid
what I was
7.
thinking.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
no knock on Dwayne.
No,
It's a very,
Dwayne's
and that's the type
Dwayne
of
gets
list he likes to
+2.
play.
Yeah. Yeah. A
He's
lot
one
of
of those players that
utility.
will play and be like, "Why don't you play this?" And he'll be like, "I don't want to play that.
A lot of utility and
I want to play
agency.
this."
Here we
Yeah, and it's really
have.
cool to have that too, right? It's really cool to have
Hmm.
players who are like, hey, you know what, let me have a little bit more of a challenge. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
bring, you know,
Mhm.
The dick kicker list.
I'm not
And
gonna
with
bring
that,
the
we're
11
gonna.
fanatics.
Yeah. Yeah. Only 11 though. We've got Mr. Eric Hung coming in from the deli with a dick kicker list,
Mhm.
or he's just that good. He's really good. Big props to Eric. He's been working his tail off, and he is on the B team for U.S. Nationals.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
huge props. That's a lot of hard work.
Is he using his high elf? So he's using gnome?
No, they won't let him.
They won't let them.
They
They
won't
won't
let
let him.
him, which is
Yep.
a pain. Because guess what? A fun stat. Eric wins the most expensive model in the tournament. The
Mhm.
Prince at
$499.
499. So he managed to max it out. So congratulations, Eric.
I had a one of my uh early drafts had exactly 500 for both dragons, and I was like,
Nice.
I'm never gonna see this again. Exactly
Yeah.
1,000 points. Nice,
He's
499.
he's got a Prince, 499, great weapon on the Star Dragon, Seed of Rebirth, 1 opal, an armor of meteoric iron, and the Blood of Caldor.
No talisman.
No talisman,
Nope,
so
no
just a 5
talisman.
up, 5 up. He's got a Stormweaver, Wizard level 3 on a unicorn, lore familiar,
Love
Sigil
it.
of Assyrian, and the Dark Magic. Dark Magic, that's fun. Noble with a great weapon, full plate armor, shield, battle standard bearer on a Sky Cutter. That's new. With a Seed of Rebirth, Talisman of Protection, and the Sea Guard trait. Okay. 7 Illyrian Reavers, Cav Spears, Light Armor, Shortbow, Skirmishers, full command, and the Burning Blade to stop the vampire counts, ethereal.
Yep.
7 Dragon
Mhm.
Princes, full command.
Allowed in core by German cop currently.
Yep.
Yep. In core,
Barf.
yep, that's right. Drake Master has the Obsidian Lodestone and the Lore Master's Cloak and the Burning Blade. Oh, no musician here. He does have the Totem of Wrath on those 7 Dragon Princes, which is probably where the Storm Reavers come
Gotta
into
have it,
Unicorn.
right?
So you gotta have it on
That,
something. It's combat.
jeez, talk about a hammer. 5
No
Dragon
drilled on it
Princes.
though.
No drill.
No drilled.
Right.
Interesting. Maybe that's 7, you just
Maybe
run the
it's
extra
auto.
rank.
Is it auto in?
Is it auto in?
It
Yeah,
might
I
be.
think
Could
it
be
is.
auto in.
I'll double check.
Maybe.
I know Ivan's list has drill
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
auto, so he dances around you.
5 Dragon Princes with the Drake Master has the Arc Lightning Rod and Burning Blade and Musician. So he's really teched against Ethereal. And then he's got, it might be from
Another
playing too
Sky
much
Cutter.
Warhol. He's got a Sky Cutter.
Oh, they
and,
do have drilled. They come with drilled.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
and then he's got 6 Sisters of Avalorn, which is the unit I hate the most in the whole game. With the Bow of Avalorn,
There's still been.
Ambushers.
He used to bring more back in the day.
He
Yeah.
did. So he's
Yeah, I
not
brought
bringing
the
like the
Sister Star.
star or anything like
He's
that. Yeah.
slowly being forced to take him out. 'Cause
He's
they,
got
they're
the
getting worse and worse.
Yeah, he's got the High Sister with the ruby ring. He doesn't have that Bow of the Seafarer, which is just
Mhm.
my bane.
Right. And that's the thing.
Uh,
It's like even with fast lists, you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna go after those sisters, kill them first, and then you're looking at your whatever you sent at them, and half of it's
Yeah.
dead.
the unit of 6 is interesting though because it doesn't score.
No.
It's just like I'm gonna ping at you, and so I was like thinking, okay, well maybe that'd be my first target for the Thunderdome. You know, trying to blast that.
I mean, he only has the 3 units of Cav that can score, right? And like if you knock off enough
have to get-
casualties and shooting, he has no scoring units. So for any objective-based map, right? Because you need to strength 10, right? So if you get to 4 Dragon
Yeah.
Princes
Yep.
or 4 Reavers, then they can't score anymore. So that's
Right. Or
you know,
1 Dragon Prince here.
it is a I think it's and typical of Eric, and I think the aggression that we normally see out of his play style, which I
Yeah.
played him quite a bit, so I know as well. This is a very much coming at you list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is not. It is not a hang back or be cute. It is. Yeah, he's probably going to drill the dragon princes and either have them both come up flanks, or they'll be poised to go hit a weak spot in your army and just punch through. So that's and then
Yeah.
he's got the dragon to do dragon things. So
Yep. And that Totem of Wrath unit is going to punch,
Yep.
especially
Yep.
with the dark magic. I would give it with a normal player 8, with Eric 10.
yeah, I think it's a list to watch out for.
Yeah.
And the funny thing too is that it's like everybody's worried about the double dragons, and it's just one dragon, but it's still just tough as hell.
Well,
Yeah.
with this list, the dragon is the threat behind what you're actually doing, and it limits the opponent's movements because you're like, I can't get trapped by this drill unit.
Yep.
I can't overextend because the dragon's waiting back, and that's the whole point of the dragon in this. It's a lot like Ivan's list.
Mm-hmm.
A little more finessey, yeah. But I think
Mhm.
they have tuned these dragons down. Like they're not as tanky as they used to be. But
No, I mean,
interesting
you'll
though.
see in mine.
Yeah. Nice list, Eric. We're coming into Forest with the Grudgebreaker in a Mort Cult list. He's got a High Priest as the general, level 4, Scroll of Withering, Elementalism, Cloak of the Dunes. Mortuary Priest, Battle Standard Bearer with Monster Hunter Tapestry, Wizard level 1, Elementalism, and the Tome of Spellcraft to reroll that once per turn. Mortuary Priest, Wizard level 1, Elementalism with the Lore Familiar. 7 Skeleton Horse Archers, 32 Warriors with Light Armor, Master of Arms, Standard Bearer, Icon of the Sacred Eye, and a Magic Standard. He's got 2 Tomb Swarms, 8 Ushabti with Great Bows, and an Ancient. 7 Scorpions with Ambushers in the turrets below, 4 Ushabti with the Great Bow, and 2 Necro Sphinx. That's spicy. That's got some spice. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this is good.
It's a monster list.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, but it's also a monster killer, right? So that scroll, the Scroll of Withering, is the one that turns off ward and regen, right? So this was the old way that Tomb Kings were killing Cathay, right? You would just try to turn off the magistrate stuff and then kill them with your Ushabti. Get lucky. That was also like you need like 16 or 20 Ushabti. So this list is short of that because of the German comp restrictions, but it could still either do major damage or kill an otherwise very protected dragon, right, by turning off that ward and regen. There's not a lot behind it, right? You have the Necrosphinxes and the warrior block. Those things aren't bad, and they can do a lot of damage, but it's not. But Necrosphinxes can also, speaking from experience, can very much disappoint you as well.
Right.
So
this seems like something Blue would take.
Yeah, but this is, I mean, I would call this another high risk, high reward list, right? Because if you get the shots off with your shot, I mean, you're going to hit half the shots, right?
Right.
Like on average. So you're going to get 6 shots through, and then it's just, do you have enough to do the damage, right? So if on average, right, he's going to get 3 wounds because it's half and half on a dragon. So he would then do 3 wounds that turn into 6 because of the multi wound if he has the Scroll Withering up and they punch through the armor. So that's really
spike.
Yeah. You need a spike to kill it, but he could do some damage that then discourages the dragon from doing much else in the game. Thinking of Eric's list or any of the heavy dragon lists. Not much to say on the wizards there, right? There's kind of nothing super scary with what they have, other than you have the Cloak of the Dunes, which is kind of fun. I would call that more of a fluffy item because you're putting your general in a lot of danger if you're like flying him behind an enemy unit, but putting him where dangerous. So I think it's more just to give him the fly. What was that?
What's the range on the scroll?
21. So you can hit them before they're in charge range and give yourself 2 turns to try to shoot them. But yeah.
So we think you're pretty spicy, or just like a 8, just like a little bit under?
I
kind
think
of tuned to the meta.
I think this is kind of a little bit more of a meta list. I mean, I think Tomb Kings have fallen a little bit out of grace, but I think this is like an 8. I think this has definite potential to do quite a bit.
Yeah, it looks good. Let's see. We've got Gary Nagel, Grudgebreakers, and he's bringing vampires. No more doors. That's okay. vampire counts with a vampire count general. Hooray! He's
Awesome.
got a
We've
shield,
done it.
level 1 wizard, sword of might, accursed armor, talisman of protection, and necromancy. He's got a master necromancer, level 4, cloak of mist and shadow, scepter of de noir, and necromancy. Necromantic acolyte, level 2 on a nightmare with necromancy. That's cool. White lord, battle standard bearer, and an enchanted shield. White lord, enchanted shield, helm of commandment for those raises. He's got 2 banshees. He's got a unit of 37 skeleton warriors with shields, light armor, and he's got the champion and the standard has the Draconov banner. He's got 28 skeleton warriors, light armor, shield, and he's got the champ and the banner has a war banner. 12 dire wolves, so he is going for those baggage trains. 20 zombies, which will turn into 40, and he's got 2 units of blood knights with a Castellan and a standard.
I like
2
this
units of
list.
5.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like
This is
that it
fun.
doesn't have what's it called? Graveguard. It moves away from that standard list you've
Yeah.
seen for a while. Just the big block of unkillable jerks.
Yeah.
with
Well, I
big
mean,
weapons.
37 with the Drakenhof.
It's
I'm
fun
like,
though, because I mean, it still has punch. Those blood knights are not
Mhm.
anything to be.
Yeah.
I didn't paint 80 Graveguard for nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
I like the 2 Blood Knights. I mean, they definitely hit like a truck. There's only
Mhm.
5 of them, but I mean, there are always going to be 5 of them,
Yeah,
right?
they'll be back. You
So,
gotta kill
I,
them to the man.
I still remember
Yeah.
my Blood Knights into your unit, Chewy, at
oh, the Iron
Siege.
Drakes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
You
Oh, or
just
is that the
slaughtered them.
Hammerers?
The Hammerers.
Oh, yeah.
You just slaughtered them. All of them.
To the man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
It's never happened.
Hammer time.
I
That
like
was
this list. I get extra
Mhm.
props to Gary for bringing a real vampire in a vampire list.
Mhm.
I
Um,
know.
it doesn't
yeah.
have. It
Yes.
still has two banshees, so it's got some spunk,
You
and
gotta
it can
forgive them.
definitely hold its ground, right? I like it. I think this is like a really strong 7,
Yeah. It's
Also like a
6.5,
6, 7. Yeah, it
6,
gets
Yeah.
rid of a lot of the tricks, but it's got
7.
a lot of fun to play. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who has
very cool.
boys? John and I
Yeah,
do.
7.5.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6
And it's Gary, right? So it's like it's
Yeah,
going to be a fun
Yep.
game
Skinny's
against him.
good.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Ace
that's cool.
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've got James Van
James, my
Houten,
friend.
Renegade Crowns. Love to see it. He's got a Renegade Prince, full plate, General, Renegade Knight with a Noble Stain and Veteran on a Barded Warhorse with the Cackling Blade for those
Mhm.
extra attacks, Enchanted Shield. An Outcast Wizard, level 3. He's got the Noble Outlaw, Hold the Line, Warhorse, Lore Familiar, the Silverhorn, and Demonology. So something's dying.
There it is. There it is.
Outcast Wizard, level 3, Might of Miragliano, which gives his unit Stubborn and Chilean Stoicism. The Scroll
Transmogrification.
Transmogrification, bleh,
There we go.
and the Arcane Familiar Necromancy. So something's turning into a frog. 30 cell swords with thrusting spears drilled and phalanx with the Montap in full command. So that unit is not moving. That's probably where the Chilean stuff is going, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. He's got 14 sellsword infantry, heavy armor, shield, standard bearer, and musician. He's got 5 hireling outriders, shields, light armor, feigned flight, reserve move, and musician. And then 5 hireling outriders, light armor, feigned flight, reserve move, and ambushers. 6 free veteran free blades, full plate, shield, lance formation, noble stain, full command, rampaging banner. They're on Barded Warhorses, so something's getting charged there. It's probably where that other one's going, right? The other war level
The
3.
general's going, yep.
Yeah, and he's got 2 bombards and a bone
And the Bone
grinder giant.
Rider.
I can't
All
wait
of them
to
are
see this
bringing bone
army.
grinders, aren't they?
Yeah, this
Right.
is awesome. This is awesome.
How many bone grinders do we have?
We have 2 across the
2
tournament.
so far.
2 so far. Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh,
there's
shit.
more I haven't seen.
Um,
I'm hoping there's
2
more.
Yeah.
Anybody can take them.
I can't wait to see this army. Honestly, this
I
is
know.
the one
This is gonna be
I
amazing.
want to. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wait to see this one.
I saw this list and was just like, this is fun.
Yeah, and he always
Um,
does such a great job
Yeah.
painting and the boards, and yeah, it's just. I'd love to have these guys come to more of our events because they just bring in something that that's needed. I feel like,
Je ne sais quoi. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great list. Looks like a super fun list. Like 10 out of 10 on the fun scale. That's for sure.
The
To-
only issue I have with this list is he has a wizard who has the noble outlaw, and he didn't give him a gun.
Right.
You
Mm,
should have given him a gun. You have the noble outlaw. He's +1 BS. Give him a gun, man. Give your wizard. I said I was out of spells, not out of shells every time.
Yeah.
Right.
right.
Do that.
Yeah.
Use the machine gun wizard model.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
awesome.
get to go buy the $300 model, right, of course. But yeah,
So we're
Or you
thinking,
might
Hey
just
man,
have
can't
them.
put a price on cool, all right?
that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
I agree.
so we're thinking like 6, 7.
I haven't played against Renegade.
I,
Yeah, I
I
haven't
would
played against them
I
either.
would say 5. Just I have not actually played a game against Renegade Crowns. I would the reputation that precedes it is that it is a tougher thing to do well in competitive, but
Yeah.
I do think he has some pieces here that will do well. He has the wizards, he has the frogification, so he's got all the pieces to do really well. He's definitely gonna get on the board with a frog. I say his over under for the tournament. I'm gonna give him 3 because James is the real guy for it. So
I like the 40-man units of spears,
yes,
Sorry, just
Oh,
dragging this over. Man, this is a fun and interesting list.
yeah, I think 5. I put him right in the middle. I think it's kind of a perfect combination of like there's some stuff now that'll kill stuff, and there's some stuff that is just really fun.
Yeah.
This will be a
Yeah.
fun game for anyone to play. But yeah, think about those veteran soul swords getting unbreakable in MR2 in the temple, right? That would be a dislodgeable block, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I don't see that budget, really. Golly. It's gonna be a fun list. Really cool to see. Oh, and then let's see this
This jerk.
Jagoff. Yeah. This fucking guy. Okay,
Listen,
so
Is this list in
Uh,
crayon?
yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Let's
he's
see.
the only list using Renegades 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Um,
even RP'd your guys, which I did. I did in Squarebase was like, oh, I see you added some fluff to your list that went 12-8 in every game. So
yeah.
good luck to you now, sir.
Thank you. So let me give you a breakdown of my list. So I've got let's see, I've got a Slaughtermaster. I've named him Disarray. He is my general. Get it? General Disarray. You get the additional hand weapon. He's level 4, Meteor Hammer, Gut Sickle, Long Strider, and Illusion. So I'm hoping for the best that I'm going to be getting Spectral. And if not, what's life without a little whimsy? Then I've got a Bruiser, and he is my battle standard. His name is Deviation. Great weapon, heavy armor. He's got the Monster Hunter's Tapestry, so I can kind of protect him a little bit because he's going to be super targeted. Talisman and Protection, Armor, Meteoric Iron, and the Death Cheater. He's on the Thunder Tusk because I bought a really cool model. And then let's see. I've got those are my 2 characters. I've got 30 Noblar Fighters with a champion. 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 I've got
Where's
12
11s?
Noblar Trappers with throwing weapons, no champion. 12 more with throwing trappers. 12 more trappers, 12 more trappers. So I've got 4 units of 30 with the fighters and 4 units of trappers. That's 500 points of core, in case you guys were.
I'm noticing there's no ogres in that core there.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah,
not
I have
one.
no. Yep.
Yoink.
And
There are
then
no.
Yep.
There's nobody running around. You gotta know.
I mean, I'm going for the objectives. It's worked
Yeah.
in
In Warhol.
or no, in the league we're playing in. So
Oh.
yeah. Let's see. Then I've got 2 Iron Blasters and 2 Giants. Bebop and Rocksteady.
Sweet,
So-
I love it.
Not bone grinders, but
No
decent
bone
units.
grinders.
But,
You
yeah,
know,
regular
I
giants.
tried the bone grinder and he's just so clunky and chunky. I couldn't get him to work, but the Giants are
They're
awesome.
cool.
They're fun,
Yeah.
dude.
So
They're
And-
MVP. Half the time, they're the MVP of your team.
they are. Yeah.
And-
I ran the first BAO in Old World. I ran a giant, and he killed a lot of stuff. And the other 2 times, he just fell on his face. And
it's
it's just
Yeah.
what you live with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chew, I still have your giants, so I got to get those to you
Yes.
now. Yeah, we had a cool
My
scenario
fault.
where there was a
My
drunken
fault.
giant on a bridge on a river in the center of the battle, and everybody had to deal with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was. You have to yell at him to hopefully get him onto your side. Most of the time, he sleeps.
hmm
That's awesome. Yep. I think it's pretty fluffy. I give it like a 4 or 5. I think I can be kind of sneaky, but I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to be super competitive, so
It looks like it's
It's
gonna be
not
fun.
a dick kicker, but it is
yeah.
a
It's got a couple
capable list.
checks. Yeah, it's got a
Yeah,
couple.
that's the thing.
Capable
It's a check.
player most of the time when you're not two to three beers deep.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. Mr. John Frank, he is coming in with Expeditionary Force with Burlock, an Engineer
Mhm.
Sapper, great weapon, Engineer Sapper with the pistol. The Thane is got the Gun Thane, so we all love him and hate him. And then he's got the Thane Battle Standard Bearer with Rune of Parrying and Rune of Fortitude. And that Battle Standard Bearer, uh, no shield bearers, but he does have Rune of Grugni and Rune of Battle. And he's got a Runesmith with the Master Rune of Balance to give him extra dispelling power. So he's basically a level 3 dispeller. He's got 13 Thunderers with Great Weapon Shield, Expeditionary Marksman so they can move, and Veteran. 12 Dwarf Warriors, full command, Rune of Battle, so +1 combat res. 20 Dwarf Warriors. 20 Dwarf Warriors, full command, shields, Rune of Battle, and Courage. 15 Rangers, full command. 13 Miners, love it, full
Heck
command,
yeah.
blasting charges, which you get for free in German Comp. And the Steam Drill, so he's going to be able to pop up in your backfield. He's got a cannon with a Rune of Forging and Reloading. That's function over form, so it can move, and an organ gun, function over form, so it can move. Not the super strongest X-Force, just because of the gyros. He doesn't have any gyros, which could be a problem. They're just really good. But he's going to be able to hold objectives. What do you guys think?
So I played him. Actually, I played him at both the last BAO and LVO. So John, this one you don't have to fight me. So I'm sure you'll be happy about that. Just my rulings. I'll have to fight my rulings, but that's different. So I think with the sappers, what he will do is probably put him in the dwarf warriors, so that as things come up to try to dislodge him from objectives, they'll have to start taking all those dangerous terrain tests. So he is definitely creating those minefields. And the dwarf warriors will be a part of that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's no gyros, right? You're like, he lacks maneuverability and the get behind and kind of annihilate small units, but what he lacks there, he actually has pretty significant front line. He's got good shooting. He still has a couple war machines. I think he will also surprise some lists. I mean, I would say this definitely veers more to fluff, right? I mean, anything without gyros on dwarf line, you're gonna probably be 3 or 4. But I think the Rangers too, right? I mean, he's got enough shooting, and the Miners are going to pop up and probably surprise someone in their baggage train. I'm sure.
Yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Alrighty.
All around great guy. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
John is awesome. John
We've
plays
got
with us a lot at our weekly or bi-weekly games in at Lincoln Park. So it's always nice to see him show up, and always fun games.
that's awesome. And now we are on to Mr. Kevin Morgan, the El Wee Wee Boys with Jade Fleet. Here we go.
Can we just give it a 10 now?
Right? Let's see. Jade Fleet, Grand Cafe. We've got Meow Meow.
narrative army
Meow
immediately.
Yang. Yep. Shigangan Lord after Meow with Wizard level 3, Lore of Yang on the Longma, Lore Familiar, and the Sword of Reason with Illusion Magic. He's got a Shigangan General with the Celestial Blade, Wizard level 1, Lore of Yang, Spirit Longma, Battle Magic. Core units, he's got 10 Jade Lancers with lances, shields, heavy armor barding, drills, Celestial Dragon Guard, the Jade Lancer officer has this sigil of smoke and powder. Standard bearer has Totem of Wrath and Musician. So that one is just going to churn. 16 Jade Warriors, hand weapon shield, heavy armor drilled. Jade Lancer, or excuse me, Jade Officer Champion has the Golden Lion. Standard Bearer has the Jade Banner and the Musician, and he's got 10 Jade Warriors with shields, heavy armor, with a champion. Standard Bearer has the Icon of Heavenly Fury and no Musician, so I'll probably staying back. And then Mercenaries, spicy. It's got 2 Captains of the Empire on Demigriffs with lances, full plate, shield. He's got one of them has the Witch Hunter's Ward and the White Cloak. The other one has Talisman of Protection and the Silver Horn. A lot to unpack here. What do you boys think?
Well, right off the bat, it's not as nasty as what he brought to Alvio.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think he's trying for more of a give himself a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
With this.
Oh, go ahead, Jimmy.
I know that he was working on his Bretonnian army, and I don't think he was able to finish it in time. So I think this was like he had 2 fallback Cathay armies, and this was kind of like the more, fun list, like he put it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no Monkey Bonk, Shugangan Lord, right? So he doesn't have that like full dick kicker. I do know in talking with Eric and playing our friend Devin, who unfortunately can't make BAO.
Right.
So we actually played a fun game with his Monster Mash Cathay and my Lizardman, and he had Meow Meow in it. And Eric was saying that Team USA is actually considering using her. Sorry for giving beans here, but I think they played her and said that she's actually a little bit more, like she's actually pretty good. So I think she's been a little underrated, and I think that a lot of people with her long list of rules have kind of written her off, and I think we'll see some interesting strats here out of Kevin, because he's just a very clever and good player. There's certainly a lot of places for her to land in human form in this list, and just there's it's got the whole character extension, so he's got essentially 1,200 points, 1,300 points of characters here, so that's pretty strong. I think this list has a lot of potential. It's probably like an 8 on the power level just because it's Kevin. In another player's hands, I probably wouldn't rate it so high just because of all the
2 shugs though.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
Is Kevo not on Team USA? Is Kevo not on Team USA?
I believe he is as well. Yeah. So we have 2 Team USA players or caliber players at the tournament. Others were probably about there. So
those captains on Demigriffs, that's fun.
That's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And again, another army that is gonna look great. I think Kevo was at one point like doing, working with paint studios, doing, commission paint work.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like another fantastic looking army.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Team Reno. Team Reno in the house. We've got Kristen coming in. Great Bray Shaman, Wizard level 3 General on the Tuskor Chariot, Power Scroll, Hagtree Fetish, Chalice of Dark Rain and Elementalism. Something's gonna die. Bray Shaman, Wizard level 1, Power Scroll, Jagged Dagger, Pelt of Midnight, and Demonology. Another Bray Shaman level 1 on foot, Power Scroll, and Demonology. Loving the Power Scrolls. 22 Gore Herd with additional hand weapons. True Horn has a great weapon. Standard Bearer has a Banner of Swirling Winds for -1 to shoot, and the Musician. She's got 3 Razor Gore Herds, 2 Tuskor Chariots with Cav Spears and great weapons, 2 Razor Gore Chariots, and a Dragon Ogre Shartak, a Dragon Ogre Shartak, a Dragon Ogre Shartak. They all have great weapons, heavy armor. It's kind of those darts you were saying, Travis.
Yep.
And then 2 gigantic, or she got a gigantic spawn. Excuse me. One's got spawn a Nurgle, and then she's got a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth with the gouged tusks and the great weapon, heavy chaos
the
armor.
tiny arm one.
Oh yeah,
little tiny
the
arm,
tiny one.
Get the great weapon to really swing it in there. This list is awesome. A lot of
MSU, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a lot of. There's a lot of things on the board. Your
Mhm.
entire army is going to be sitting there before she puts down something that matters.
Right.
Yeah, a
Um,
lot of drops. A lot of drops. She's got
she's going to
two,
vile tide you
three,
to death.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6,
The only thing it's missing is the
7,
40
8,
gore.
9, 10, 11, 12,
It's 22. That's still not bad.
13,
Still not horrible.
14 drops.
Mm-hmm.
We got chariots. Everything's just
Yeah.
going everywhere. I mean, dragon ogres. Yeah, it's just it.
Yeah.
The reason I like the darts is they're so flexible to just add to a charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all
The
additive. This is all
You're
additive.
charging a dragon into something. Charge a Shaggoth in there and eat the
Mhm.
challenge. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
they're so useful and it's great. I wish I could have fit more into my army, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I like this list. I'm at my core, I'm against Vile Tide because
Right.
I don't. Yeah, I played her at BAO last year with pretty close to this list, not quite, but I had the souped up Dragon Lord, and I charged her across the board at it. She Vile Tided, ended up killing the Lord, but didn't kill anything else with Vile Tide, and then I hit into her and do what warriors do. So I ended up winning, but it was a roll off on that, and she had some bad luck with fleeing.
Mm.
But it's a good list, and she's played it for a long time. It's
Mm.
it's very similar to this one. She's changed some things up, but
Yeah.
I like the Shaggoth in there. I think they're
Love it.
a fun, like I think they're just a fun addition, fluffy because they're not great. I mean, they could do stuff, but I mean,
Mhm.
a spawn is still better. Like if
Yep.
you're looking at the Warriors
And look
list,
at the
a
points.
spawn is the best
Mhm.
points thing in the list. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
I bet
fun,
you
though.
I bet you she's bringing it because she just wanted to paint one up. You know, I think, you know,
Yeah. Really
looking at
cool.
her paint displays, looking at the way she paints, it's just always fantastic to see
Her display board is
what she's
killer.
doing. Yeah.
Display board
Yeah.
is
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
Dragon Ogre, Dragon Ogre, Dragon Ogre. Eventually, you're going to want to show where the Dragon Ogres came from. Like, you want to
Right.
have the
Yeah.
Dragon Ogre boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is an awesome list. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and things like the Razor Gore are always fun to play with. You know,
Yeah.
Swift Stride, Toughness 5. You know, what I mean, for what, 65 points, 63 points, something like that. 52 points.
Yep.
It'll
I think
be
this list will
terror.
do really good against certain armies and
Yeah.
will
Yeah. I was
really
thinking the same.
struggle against other ones. Because if you
Yeah.
can get charges off those Dragon Ogres, the Shartags, they're not nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
And you're
impact
like,
hits.
oh, it's only one guy. But
Yeah.
he has 4 strength 7 attack, strength
Yep.
6 attacks.
Yeah.
Seven.
It's like
No,
a
it's 4 strength 7.
It's like a 4 or
and 2
5 versus
stomps.
certain lists, and then like a 7, 8 on certain lists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The-
going
the-
up
the-
against 11
what the fa-
fanatics, this is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fanatics are going to hit 8 things a turn.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and the Vile Tide, there's certain armies that are Vile Tide works against really
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And there's certain
Yep.
armies it doesn't.
Yep.
My
How
army
many
is
Vile
one of the
Tides
ones,
do you have?
especially
Yeah.
now, like Warriors with having to sacrifice the three wards on a dragon.
Yep.
That it can kill a dragon in 2 turns or in 2
Yep.
spells if you feel
Right,
like,
2
if you
spells
have
if you
some
have them.
good rolls.
Yeah. How many Valentides does she have though?
Three.
3.
3.
She could
Okay.
have 3. Yeah, she didn't. There's no lore familiar like the
Yep.
other list.
Yeah.
So all 3 of them could take it. I think she took 2 demonology, just 2 level in demonology, just to see if she could roll whatever demonology spell
Right.
she wants on
Yeah.
either of them. And if she
And if
doesn't
not-
get that one spell, she probably switches it just to Vile Tide, depending on the matchup.
It's good. I like
Alright.
that list. It's one of my favorites.
Like
I like
it's
the
like
I like
a
the chariots.
6, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
It's a good list. It's going to do
Yeah.
a lot.
Switching gears, we got Miguel coming in with Dark Elves. He's got a Dark Elf Dreadlord, Great Weapon, Shield, the Sea Dragon Cloak, the General on a Black Dragon with the Armor of Destiny. Very tanky. Supreme Sorceress, Wizard level 3, Black Dragon, Lore Familiar, Pendant of Caliph, and Demonology. So 2 dragons. Oh, I'm sorry. Eric, you don't get it anymore.
Right. There
Supreme
you go. There's a 500.
Sorceress, 500 points. His list came in late, by the way, so my stats.
This guy,
Wow.
yellow card him. Yellow
Yeah.
card him.
That's right.
Side
Right.
note, this is literally the person I started playing Warhammer with.
Oh, there you
Awesome.
go.
Yeah, he and I have been friends since we were like in kindergarten. So this is, I'm really glad that we're pulling him into the community. And he's
Yeah.
coming
And he's
back
been having
now.
a lot of fun, and his army looks gorgeous.
Yep.
And
great.
I love that he's bringing dark elves, and I love that he's bringing 2 dragons.
Yep.
Mhm.
We've got 30 in core. We got 30 black arc corsairs with additional hand weapons. The Reaver, Standard Bearer with the banner Steadfastness for the stubborn
good.
and musician. 10 repeater crossbowmen, light armor, and veteran. And he's got special units as 22 Harganeth executioners, Harganeth greatswords, heavy
Yep.
armor. You got the champion, standard of slaughter, and the musician. And then in rare, he's got 2 blood rack medusas with the petrifying gaze, and they cause terror. Awesome. 2 dragons. He's got a double dragon, dark elves,
Mhm.
and then that gigantic brick. 2 bricks.
Yeah, and the
are pretty-
steadfast is better than stubborn, right? It's just you can always fall back. You can never get double outnumbered in break. Basically.
Yeah. Plenty of time for the dragons to come back. It's
The
a good
standard
list.
of slaughter is plus D3. Is that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the 2 terror causing medusas. I don't think I've ever seen those. So
I
They're-
haven't either, but dark elves are pretty rare.
yeah.
So,
Right.
I mean, I've only seen one at
Or tear
tournaments.
checks though, potentially.
Yeah.
They're definitely used in dark elf armies, and they're cheap enough, right? Like so.
Yeah,
No,
70
they're
points is not
great.
much.
Yeah.
They're great. They can do. We were talking about the other day. They can do a bunch of different things. They can terror check. You got the petrifying gaze. They're
Gaze.
nothing to shake a stick at in combat. I mean, they'll help out, but also you can just toss them in front of something that you're worried about
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get a better situation for your 2 dragons.
Yeah. So what are we thinking? 7?
Yeah, 6, 7,
6,
somewhere
7?
in there, above average, but it's not like, I mean, some of these army lists I still don't think can get the dick kicker list.
Yeah.
They just
yeah.
can't get to that level.
We got Nadine coming in with Team Reno with the
Lizardmen.
Lizardmen list.
Oh, she switched to Lizardmen, so we don't have wood elves.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Project Arcturus number 5. I love it. She's got a skink chief general on a pterodon with a sword of sorrow. That's the throwy
Rowan.
sword.
Good.
Yep, and a charmed shield. So 110
And that's
points in
it.
She's got
characters,
Link's
and that's
sword,
it.
dude. She's just
Fluffiest list.
Plus, list that. Yeah, right.
We've got 26 Saurus warriors, thrusting spears, shield wall, full command with a burning blade. 17 Saurus warriors, full command, shield wall. 17 Saurus warriors, full command. So 3 big units of Saurus warriors. She's got 3 Pterodon riders and 4 Ripperdactyl riders with a
Ripperdactyls are
champion.
fun.
Got champion on both of those, and then 15 Temple Guard with full command. The champion has the burning blade. The standard has the rampaging banner to reroll those charges. 9 Cold One riders, full command with the burning blade. So there must be a lot of ethereal she's expecting. And then the Sun
Reno
standard.
has Gary with
Oh,
so she knew he was
vamps.
going to bring 2 banshees. So I think that
yeah.
was the concern. Would be my
And then the
guess.
Sun standard of Kotek. Kotek.
That's the charging when you don't get a response.
No, it's minus
Stand
1
and
to be
shoot.
shot and no stand and shoot.
And
So,
no stand and shoot.
No
yeah.
stand and shoot.
Cold One
So
And
Riders
think
aren't
it's
bad.
Gandalf going down the hill
that's right.
Yeah.
and
Yep.
bringing the sun with them.
That's
Do
right.
Do the Cold One Riders for Lizardmen also have what do you call it?
Stupidity.
No, yeah, they definitely have stupidity, but the counter charge. Were they giving counter charge?
I think they have it in the current one. Let me double check on the rules because it's just that's added in German comp. In
I'm pretty sure
beta,
German cop it in the beta they will. I think they will get it.
Yes.
They would be the only unit that didn't have it. I think.
I'm pretty
especially
sure
a
you gave it to them in the
special
previous
cavalry.
one. Yes, Cold One Riders add counter charge. They do have counter charge. They do not have first charge though.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then she's got 2 Razordon packs. One of them with 2 Razordons has the 6 skink handlers. 1 Razordon pack has 3 skink handlers. So those are
So
cool.
This is
fun.
this is like a 2, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we're really
Yeah.
relying on the 3d6 leadership tests on
Yes.
this
Yeah.
one. Now you're getting no general, no reroll.
Yeah, it's
But
interesting.
I like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
I
love
want
it
to
too.
see what it looks like.
that's
I
the
want to see
thing,
how
dude,
she
is
fights it.
Bringing out the Sauruses is sick.
What is it
I
like
love it.
with the Temple Guard? Is it 26, 17, 17? That's
Yep.
That's 34. That's 60.
So
That's 75.
77 lizard boys. That's a pretty
Yeah.
thick wall of
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
angry
That's fun.
geckos to get through.
Yeah.
I will say the Razordons are a little bit better value in German comp. So instead of having 1d3 shots, they now have 2d3.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually slated to also change in the beta, but they're gonna actually get multi-barreled, so they're basically a single organ gun. They don't get both; they just get one artillery dive shots, but that's still pretty
that's
cool.
still great.
That's so cool.
So 2
they
to
were
10, or
really hard to
misfiring
bring
killer
before.
skinks, one or the other.
Yeah.
And they
But-
could take strategic locations. They could take objectives.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So a little more useful than an organ gun. But yeah,
Nice.
I think but they're sneaky good, and I don't know about the 2d3 shots because you can still get very undervalue, right? You can only get 2 shots, and that feels pretty rough. But the upside is you get 6 shots at 60 points. So that's basically Thunderer's level, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a skill 4, strength 4, AP 1. So
Wow. Super fun list.
And how many is she taking? 4 or
She has
3.
2 and 1.
3.
So 3.
2 and
Yeah. Very cool. All righty, moving on.
That's a very fluffy list. I like it.
We can skip this one. We don't need to go through this list.
Ooh,
This guy?
Roland bring the BAO 2026 Black Light Laser Show.
God dang.
Okay, here we
You
go.
guys like lasers? Because
I'm gonna
I
be
played
really
against this
disappointed
list
if he doesn't
twice.
have like a black light and a little enclosure on for his table.
Right.
He's got some beams, right?
He's
Mhm.
got Black Orc War
Beams.
Boss, Great Weapon, General on the Wyvern with the Trollhide Trousers and the Talisman of Protection. So very tanky and solid. He's got a Goblin Big Boss, Battle Standard, a Goblin Big Boss, Goblin Big Boss. He's got a Night Goblin Odd Get, Wizard level 1 Illusion with the Staff of Quietude. He's got an Orc Weird Boy level 1 Elementalism, Orc Weird Boy level 1 Elementalism, Orc Weird Boy level 1 Elementalism with the Glory Green Amulet, and Orc Weird Knob level 3 Elementalism with the Lore Familiar. If no one's familiar, that's a bunch of Morks, right? And he's just lasering people.
It's basically movable
Beams.
warp fire cannons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Warp
Yeah.
lightning cannons.
And
And it was like early on, I tried to sneakily like errata beams so that they would work like cannons, and I got destroyed. And so now this is what we're looking at.
It's a feel bad.
It's a
if you
feel
end
bad.
up if you end up downrange with those bad boys. Luckily, he can roll like shit, and it'll be like 9 inches. So
Yeah,
But
5
the
dice.
problem is that like if he puts them, I don't know if he's doing this, but you put them in like skirmishing units, you go up the flanks, and then if people are wide, then you're hitting a ton of models with beams.
Mhm.
The other thing is so basically with 5d6 you average 17.5 inches. This is the type of stuff we did in 8th for the warp lightning cannon because rolls.
Right.
And so he's going to get a turn of shooting on your big guy or whatever you're worried about. He'll get at least 1 turn. You're not charging from over 17 away.
No.
So he's going to get multiple through. It's shot like a bolt thrower in the fact that it can only hit 1 per rank. But it's still rough. It's still strength 5 AP2. Just taking it off the noggin.
yeah.
Are you sure? Because these are the beams, so it's not shot like a boat thrower. That's the problem.
No, he said you guys
We
FAQ'd
tried.
it to say that you can only hit 1 per rank.
He's being
It's
nice.
it's not shot like a bolt thrower, but I just meant like if you're shooting in a unit, we're not going to count corner going through it.
Right.
We'll just say it counts as hitting 1 per rank.
Yeah, he's
Is
being
what he
nice
is
about
saying.
it. I think he's being nice about it because I tried to do that and we had to pull that back. So I don't think it's in our FAQ anymore. So it's just like a warp fire lightning cannon.
Oof.
And so
5d6
that's the
line.
thing, and that's the other problem with not using German comp. You have these people who are still line hammering crazy, and then this is their answer, right? Like so they hit them with these beams.
It's like getting hit by it's like the Fanatics almost, except
Yeah,
it's a little bit further
and you have
distance.
Fanatics on top of it, right? So does
yeah.
he have
Yeah,
Fanatics
in
on top of
core
it?
we've got a unit of 5 Black Orc mobs with a boss and musician, and then he's got a unit of 30 Night Goblins with the boss, the standard bearer, musician, 3 Fanatics, 30. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 fanatic bricks. With 3, so it's 9 fanatics, and he's got 18 orc mobs with war bows, light armor, shield, skirmish, boss, and a Dinkenorg's hat, so he can avoid the impetuosity.
And there's the skirmishers.
Yep,
Mhm.
5 night goblin squig hoppers and 2 doom divers. 9 drops.
So
Let
you,
this
they can't-
touch. Very
The
nice.
squig hoppers, they're not infantry though, right?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
they can't join that. I think they're going to join the orc mob.
Yeah, that's how he plays it.
You
You
put
they get
those.
a +1 to cast.
You put those
Mob roll.
4 weird boys, right,
Hmm.
into the skirmishing unit. You grab a hill. Half of your unit is obscured because it's on the other side of the hill. So you're -4 to be shot at, right? And then you're just beaming,
Hmm.
right? Because
Oh, what you
those
guys
are
are talking about, what you do
170,
is you-
100, 65, 65.
Hmm.
Oh, it's like 500 and some odd points.
But that means he could put all 4 of them in that skirmish unit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that's a beam tank, right? Like a beam Death Star. And then it's going to be -4 to hit them because they're skirmishers and they're hard cover from obscured. And you're
Mhm.
looking at over half range. So they're not going to be shot at. The only thing he needs is MR, and that's going to be like one of the worst units you could deal with.
Well, that's the
He
glowy
does.
green
He has the
amulet,
glowy
so
green amulet.
There we
2
go.
up is just dispelled, right?
It's such a dumb unit thing.
He'll roll a 1.
Guys,
on the
I
first
found
turn,
the way to
though.
do it is to run the dragon across the
Right
board.
into it.
The downside, it's great to put things in skirmishers, but the downside is I get to pick the combat when when I
Yeah.
touch a skirmishing unit, I get to
Right.
bring it to me. I don't have to worry about like front arcs or anything like that.
No.
You touch some random guy on the side, you can't hide it as well behind another unit because it's
Mhm.
the way the skirmishes are.
Yeah. But think about units.
Oh, it's a
like,
tough list.
Think
I
about
mean,
John's unit with no mobility, right? Like he's just going to have to sit there. He can't shoot him and try to come at him at 6 inches a turn. You know what I mean? Like this will destroy certain armies completely to the point
Yeah.
where it's not even going to
Mhm.
be. And he's being nice about the whole beam thing, but yeah.
It's a good
Yeah,
list.
I think that's
It's like
definitely
it's
So
like
it's a
a
solid list.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9. Mhm.
Okay, we got Scott Dillon, and I think he's one of the Frogadiers, right? Yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Okay, we've got a Tomb King list. We've got the Tomb Prince, Crown of Kings on foot with the Enchanted Shield. A High Priest level 3, the Hierophant on the Necro Bone Dragon, Talisman of Protection, Serpent Staff, Lore Familiar, and Illusion. With a High Priest level 3 on foot, Scroll of Transmogrification with Necromancy, Royal
The great meme with
Herald.
the guy going like
Excuse me.
this from.
Yeah, Royal Herald, Battle Standard Bearer, and a Necrotech with the Whip. In core, 37 skeletal warriors with the neck hard flanks, phalanx, and the shields. Full command. He's got the war banner. Then he's got 10 skeleton skirmishers with warbows, 7 horse archers with warbows, 7 horse archers with warbows, 3 tomb scorpions, 4 necropolis knights with looks like no standard, but otherwise a champion and musician,
Mhm.
and then another 4 necropolis knights, same. So it's a great weapon and the champion and the musician, and then a casket of souls. I don't think I've really dealt with a lot of the necro knights.
I did early on. It seemed
Yeah.
like people dropped them quick, though. What do you
Yeah,
think about them,
Yeah.
Garrett?
They can whiff and then just get stomped by
I
certain
They
think
get
things.
they're
stomped,
only
right?
like weapon skill 3. It's like I think they're a low weapon skill, which is why they just don't get a lot of play. And I
Mhm.
think the mount. There's something about the mount. There's something about the mount where I think it doesn't really get its. It doesn't feel like it gets a full complement of attacks like other mounts do that are monstrous, right? Normally they
Right.
have like a.
It's not like a
their
demigriff.
profile. Yeah. Yeah, these are basically demigriff knights with like a really bad demigriff underneath. Let's see. The Necro
Interesting.
Serpent. It does have 3 attacks, but yeah, weapon skill 3, strength 5. I
Okay.
don't think it has a lot of. Yeah, it doesn't have any AP, so it's hard to.
That's
link those
the rough
builds.
one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we're thinking like 6?
Mhm.
He's got some stuff at the top of the list that's good. The Serpent Staff Illusion Priest could mess some stuff up. The problem with those guys is they're T5 on a dragon, right? So like already you're like that's pretty rough. He does have the Herald and Prince combo, which is interesting, right? Because you can like share a wound pool there, and the Necrotect. I think for me, the thing I would have liked to have seen if you're going to put a Necrotect in the Skeleton Warriors is they kind of need to have the banner that gives +1 weapon skill, because giving a weapon skill 2 unit extra attacks, that's a little tough to like land those home, right? Because a lot of times they're hitting at best they're hitting on 4s. Most of the time they're going to hit on 5s against dangerous stuff. Versus if they had another weapon skill, they might not be getting hit on 3s or 2s all that often. So that's just kind of a thought. But like, it's not a bad list by any means. I think this, was just
Very
not.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. We got Sean Smaker, right? Team Reno, X-Force.
Reno
in the house. Let's see what Sean's
Reno
got.
#1.
Mountain Bolt Squadron. He's got Burlock. Love it. He's got the BSB with a handgun. It's the shooty hand Thanes, the Fireball Thane.
No, he has 2 of them. It's the piercing one.
Yeah. Oh, this is piercing. Oh, Pierce Brosnan. Okay. So he's got 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, quick shot, and the rune of piercing, so they shoot like a bolt thrower. And he's got the Stroll As rune, so they're going to get Vanguard. Then he's got the Fireball Thane, a Sapper, a Runesmith, 2 units of Scout Gyrocopters in core. He's got a unit of Thunderers with the Expeditionary Marksman. He's got just a champion. They do have shields. He's got 13 Rangers, which is shields, and a full command Rune of Courage, 4 Gyrocopters with clutter guns, 4 Gyrocopters with clutter guns, a Grudge Thrower with a Rune of Forging, so that's the 1 per game to just reroll, and then the Cannon Functional Reform Rune of Reloading. And then in Mercenaries, first Mercenaries, he's got 2 Doomseekers. Fun. I like it. The Grudge Thrower never hits for me. I mean, like 30% of the time it works. Every time.
Right.
That's
the thing about Sean is that like he's going to bring a gorgeous army, and it's probably the favorite for best painted for sure, right? Like he's going to bring a gorgeous army, incredible display board. He doesn't have a block though. He could have a block, which would even make this.
These are
worse,
2 very small units. Yeah. The other thing too is I would have liked one of these Gyrocopters units to have the steam guns.
Right.
Because how is he dealing with blocks? Like, for example, that any of those like -3, -4 to shoot blocks. Like, what does this do against that?
This could be rough for you, Travis.
Yeah.
This
in a list. I mean, this is not a fun list for me.
I don't think Reno is dealing with blocks like we are. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, it almost looks like a teams list.
Because like the answer normally for minus shooting is the Thanes, but like on that Tomb Kings list where it's -3 or -4 to be shot, you're shooting at them and then they're just replenishing whatever they lose.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's why I would have wanted one of these gyros to be the steam gun, but otherwise, I mean, this thing could just obliterate something off the board turn 2.
Yeah.
You know, like it's got the.
If they're not ready for it, they're gonna get screwed here.
Yeah, he's got 2 models that don't shoot.
Right.
He also has gyrocopters everywhere, which is they're going all over the place. That's a whole game in itself, and trying to pin these things
to pin them. This
just
is like
thinking about them as like people who play each other. Right? I'm thinking about Kristen's list with all the MSU.
Yes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And it's
why she has it? Because of this.
Because that's an answer for a lot of shooting is, well, you need to shoot my units, and if you take my razor gore down to 1 wound, well, it's still not dead. You need to finish it off, or it's going to charge you. You know,
obviously playing each other. This is something like this is how I would design a wood elf list back in the day, right? Like this is it's very interesting. But you could see that they play each other.
Yeah, I'd give this one a really strong 7 because against certain armies is just gonna womp.
Might be
This is
harder than,
not
might be
gonna
tougher
be
than
not
that.
gonna be a fun list for me.
Yeah.
I
Not
would
gonna be
No,
fun for some
7.5.
people.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say 8,
Eight,
for a
8 or
lot of the
9.
armies we've seen.
Yeah. It depends on the army.
I
It could-
think,
it could-
I. How does he kill those working goblins though? That's the thing,
Right.
Yeah.
right?
Now we got this guy,
This loser.
Travis. Let's see what you're bringing, Travis. Chaos Lord, great weapon, full plate armor, shield, Mark of
Didn't name
Nurgle.
them. Shameful.
Yep, no name.
I know.
Chaos Dragon, 496.
This
I
time.
So
want
you're
y'all to
leaving
focus
points.
on me. Okay.
You're leaving points on the
Eyes
table.
here.
I know.
Sorcerer Lord, heavy armor, Mark of Chaos, Mark of Nurgle. He's got Wizard level 3, Chaos Dragon, so 2 dragons, favor of the gods, and battle magic.
Give him one more favor. It would have been 500 points. You'd have tied for.
Yeah,
Points
there
for
we
that.
go.
Yeah, right?
I don't think I have any musicians in the army. Come on, guys. Scraping the
got-
barrel
Completely
here.
silent army.
Yeah.
Marauder Horsemen, Cavalry Spears, Light Armor Shields, Throwing Axes, love it. Ambushers, love it. Formation Skirmishers, love it. And you got no musician, but otherwise full command, and Unnatural Fortitude. You got 2 units of 5 dogs, 10 Chaos Knights. It's a big bus.
Mhm.
Mark of Undivided, and with Monster Hunter Tapestry, and 1 Dragon Owner Shark Attack with a great weapon, and a Warpfire Dragon. So you saw it here first, folks. 3 dragons.
Mm-hmm.
This
Trick
guy,
dragons.
and we invited him on the channel.
No, I mean,
It's fun.
I think that's the thing. Like early on, I was like, okay, how are you gonna make this work? It's gonna be
Mhm.
fun because it's 3 dragons are always fun. 2 dragons are
Yeah.
fun. It's gonna be
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah, right. More flags, more fun, right? So this is
It's a mix. It's 2 things. One is there's no infantry.
No.
Everyone's moving. Okay.
Yep.
And essentially all the points, 1,405 points are in 3 dragons.
Yep.
And so it can be points down also, but my thing is I just want to control where I fight and then try and get good matchups for them. And
Yeah.
the things that you can pin down are things that don't matter. So,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have fun with Marauder Horsemen and Knights because I had to put stuff in core, and
Yeah.
they can get a charge on something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chaos Knights, sneaky good.
No, they are.
And-
I mean,
and
their
with the
downside
ambushers,
is.
you only have 6 drops.
I've
so
been
you're
doing
gonna get
like
plus
the-
1 most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing the 8 knights so I can go wide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 7 because you're good.
What do you give it, Travis?
Just
I
because,
think Warriors are in a rough spot right now.
Yeah,
So there's a
Warriors are-
couple different ways, and I didn't want to go the infantry block or the other things that people are doing. So I just wanted to play. I was between. I was like, you know what? If I don't know, I'll pick something that'll be fun to play, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It is. I would put like a 6 or 7 because like I've said it before. This list, if you can kill dragons and you have the things in your list to kill dragons, it can be a shooting gallery for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you don't have the tools to do that, it just compounds the list
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
dragons can beat.
This is the
So-
one where it's like, oh, welcome to Old World. Here's triple dragon.
Yeah.
Check your list, and if you
Check
can't do
your
it,
list.
dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make sure Aaron pairs into you round 1. Like, here's your first competitive event. Play triple dragon, buddy.
Yeah. So
This is Aaron's first competitive
So-
event. I think
Yeah.
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 I think his list is my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
His list, I want to fight him because we'll just meet in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Looks like we're
grinder.
just gonna punch
it's
each
gonna
other in
be-
the
It's
face.
just gonna be some punchy
Yeah.
combats, some good
Yeah.
dice rolling.
And
literal.
and the reason I went for normally, if I was making a normal list, I would have put the spawns in.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
But with this list, I wanted to use the spawns are stuck on the ground and they just kind of lumber forward. There's no tactics
Mhm.
for them really. And I wanted to try the Warpfire Dragon. It's a lot of points. It's more than 2 full spawns are, but I get to fly it around. And
You throw catapults and you
Mhm.
remove ward saves, and it's
yeah,
fun.
it's fun.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
And I give it a level 1 and I take a roll to see if I can get Arcane Urgency. And
Mhm.
if I don't, then I take Hammer Hand and I hammer hand someone.
You're even better.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Did you
Welcome.
play that list into Roland's?
Yeah. I mean, I could tell you, he'll be mad. No, I beat him the first one because he didn't pin down my Warpfire Dragon early enough, so it got into that bunker
Cool.
and just
Mm.
stomped everything and made it Pabai go off the board. And then the second game was much closer. He killed on turn 2. He double Doom Divered my Warpfire Dragon and not killed it. And then turn 3, he double Doom Divered my Sorcerer and killed him.
Mm.
But things that kind of mushed around. He had won some combats because of combat res, where he got a combo charge off, challenged me, and then my guys were like taking break tests at -5 because
Right.
the downside of the sorcerer is the sorcerer has to attack before the dragon.
Mm.
Whereas with the lord, if the lord attacks last, so the dragon gets to go first, so the dragon gets its stomps to get to rack up the, but the sorcerer doesn't get that, and it's just good enough to kill a champion. It has 3 attacks.
So how are you killing? Oh, gotcha. So you're not using any magic to augment that.
Well, did the stomps go last?
The ruling is if the dragon attacks, you can still get the stomps at the end of the turn because the dragon has become part of the challenge attack wise.
Oh,
but if the rider
yeah.
kills it before the dragon, you don't get the stomps.
Yep.
So that's the hard part with the sorcerer because he can only get as many wounds.
Okay.
So but also it takes a lot more like holding back than my normal lists are because if I put them into the wrong unit, they'll lose because of combat res.
Yeah. What magic are you using on that sorcerer?
Double battle
right?
magic. Yeah. I'm just trying to get Arcane Urgency really helps the list to get across the board.
Sure.
And if not, he can
Hammer
do
hand,
it
right?
hammer
You
hands.
can, yeah.
He's gonna get into combat. So
Yep.
And then I just want to get them in dispel range of stuff.
Yeah, hammer hand's
That's
rough though. That's
it's just not
some of
strong
the other
Yeah,
Mm.
but it adds
You have that
to it.
option though to go like if you got a good roll, like if you got Arcane Urgency, Fireball, and then something you could also pick up Fireball and Pink Fire, whatever.
Well, it's good into champions too, right?
He's
If the champion's challenging you out.
Nurgle has the. Can you do the toughness on
Fleshy
yourself?
Abundance. Yes, you can.
Yes,
so that actually makes all 3 dragons toughness 6 because otherwise the sorcerer's toughness 5.
Right. So yeah, you have some nice magic options there for.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna tear up a champion.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
So our last list is Mr. Tyler Mears, and let's see this one. Tyler's coming in with Orcs and Goblins. He's got a Night Goblin Big Boss with Wallopa's one-hit wonder, Night Goblin Big Boss with a Great Weapon, Night Goblin Big Boss with a Great Weapon, Night Goblin Odd Get level 1 Wizard with Illusion, an Odd Get level 1 Illusion, an Odd Get level 1 with Wog Magic, a Weird Knob level 3 the General with Buzzgob's Knobbly Staff Elementalism, and a Weird Knob level 4 with a Glowy Green Amulet Tome of Spellcraft and Elementalism, and a Weird Boy level 1 Spell Eater Axe and Battle Magic, and a Weird Boy level 1
same thing, right?
Staff of Quietude and Battle Magic. Yeah. Oof. So many spellcasters. That turn is just going to take forever. And then he's got
skirmishers. Or does he
Night
put
Goblin. He's got 1 full command. No musicians. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 bricks of Night Goblins with. So it's 12 fanatics.
Does he have enough to do the 12 fanatics? Is this legal?
He needs the Night Goblin.
He has all the big boss. He has
big bosses, right?
6 characters.
He's got 3.
Gotcha.
And probably enough, right?
So 6 characters.
4 blocks.
He's got 4
blocks.
Yeah.
So that's a total of what? 10. And how many does he have? 12?
Oh, he has squig herds at the bottom.
Okay.
He has 2 squig herds.
Yep, there you go.
There we go.
Which awesome. I love squigs.
Yep.
Nobody plays just the herd anymore.
And then
so maybe he's putting the mages in the orc mob and not doing the skirmish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No skirmishers in this, I don't think.
So everybody's just hiding in the orc mob, and then he's got fanatics. So he's gonna beam you while you run through the fanatics to get to the Night Goblin.
How many wizards does he have?
3, right?
6.
1,
6 wizards.
2, 3,
7,
4, 5, 6, 7.
So you can only fit 4 in the Weird Boys. I wonder if he's going to
Yeah.
He'll probably
Night
spread
Goblins
out the
in the
night goblins in the mobs.
Yeah.
And only 5 magic missiles.
Right.
German comp, right? So
Yes.
some of these are going to have to take something else.
Unless
Illusions
it's like
probably go glittering.
unless
right?
it's a unit that actually gets it, you know, if 5 magic missiles for mages, right? And like
Mhm.
there are some units that get it
okay.
inherently, like elven units and stuff like that.
So maybe these weird boys with the battle magic, he'll probably, I mean, it looks like he's, oh no, he's going to wog those ones out, or get them work right.
What he probably wants to do is just roll everybody's spells, see what he gets on the dice, right? Because maybe he gets, so elementalism, right? He could get wind blast, and then he doesn't have lore familiar there, right? Yeah, so he could move to taking the signature as well. Same with the level 3, right? So he could get 4 right there. But let's say the weird boy rolls like Oaken Shield, which would be great for the unit, and then another one rolls Urgency. So that's 2 that didn't roll, and then you can have 1 more that roll, like, right? Like he could roll it all out and then see what he needs to do to convert. Because I think you have to do that before you grab the signatures, right? So it's like always going to be the normal spells. Then you go get the signatures. So if you have like 3 magic missiles that you rolled, you only grab 2 of the signatures, and then you're capped out. So
Interesting that this one has no artillery though.
Yes, it is relying on the lasers and the fanatics for sure.
Yeah.
Which might not be bad.
No,
I feel like they're going to be walking at the people.
Yeah, they are.
This is a list where they're walking at you a lot of the games. Like if he comes up against any of the shooting lists, they're going to be walking at them, which is fine. But this is like a close range, not necessarily combat, obviously, but they want to get close enough to chuck some fanatics at you.
They do.
Yeah. Jeez. Alrighty, so we are wrapped up. We've done all 27. So one by one, Andy, we're going to start with you. Garrett, you're on deck. Tell me your favorite list. And
wow, that's a good one. Can I go? Can I go
you
after?
Go last? Yeah.
I can go first. I got one locked and loaded.
Yeah.
I'm going the first list. I like the Aaron's list, the Ogre
Aaron's
Kingdoms.
list, the Ogre Kingdoms,
that's cool.
the straight
if
beef.
if we play each other, I'll see you middle of the board. All right, we're fighting.
Yeah, right.
Be a fight. That's gonna be a good
That's
fight.
what I'm looking for.
The three
I want to see
thunder
him punch you in the
tusks
face. Yeah.
and a bone grinder. Yeah. Just meet in the middle and
Yeah, it's a list that's fun to play because those are the ones that, in my opinion, get the best stories. Everyone rolls the dice and punch each other in the face, and
the bone grinder's got some. He goes against behemoths decently. So
yeah, he has a good roll on the table, right?
Yeah. So what about you, Garrett? Who do you got? Best favorite list?
It's tough. I think I really like just about all the lists. I don't think there's anything in here that well, that's so bad. I'm gonna go with Nadine for bringing the absolute wall of Saurus. You know, if anyone's familiar with the Saurus meme from Total War Warhammer, right? That she's definitely hit it here. So but yeah, no, awesome. I mean, obviously, the biggest delight is just seeing lizardmen on the table because they always look really good. Everyone's got it's one of those armies that's really hard to mess up in terms of painting because they're lizards. They can be like literally any color. You could paint them all, pink and red, and everyone would be like, "These are amazing. These are so cool." So you can really have fun with it. So I always love seeing them on the table, and I just think what she brought, is just fun. There's just going to be a lot of like cool, fun games that get played with that. So
yeah, I love that list too. I think I really like the fact that the Renegade Crowns went with the Bone Grinder Giant, and I
think that's my runner-up.
That might be runner-up as well, because I think my vote is going to go to, where is he, Mr. Gary Nagel, for bringing
a
vampire.
That is
for
good.
Bringing a vampire, not on a dragon, just a regular vampire count.
No armor?
Did it say no? It's got the accursed armor.
Oh, okay. It says early in the beginning it says no armor because he didn't give him the plate armor.
Right, but he's got the 2 units of Blood Knights, and I just love Blood Knights, and I think that they're awesome. So
I don't know
like
if people
this
remember
list.
how much Blood Knights used to cost.
Yeah.
Before they made them plastic, those things were like $125.
Yeah.
For 5 models when a Hell Pit was under 60.
Yeah. All right, Andy, who you got?
I bought 2 of those boxes too because I wanted to make more than 5. I think I like Drew's army. Drew's
Yeah?
army is gorgeous. Drew's
Yeah.
army is going to be a really tough one to beat. It's fun to play. It's not horrible to play. Well, it might be horrible to play against, depending upon your army. But
Yeah.
look at this. Yeah. I love the Primal War Hordes. It would be cool to have more than just one unit.
Mhm.
But yeah, you got the painful skirmishers. You got the darts with the razor hordes, razor gore herds. You got the herdstone. So yeah, this is going to be a good one,
Yeah.
and it looks great too, right? So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep. That's awesome. All right, we're going to wrap up with some closing remarks. Andy, you got anything you wanted to shout out?
I just want to say that I appreciate everybody who's coming to this event. It seems like it's been a little tougher this year to get people out to events, and at first we had 18, and it was stuck on 18 for a long time, and then we
Yeah.
passed 30. It's going to be hard to not see Kenyon. Kenyon was a late drop, and that's tough because we like to see him at events. He's awesome. But
yeah.
and people who are coming from a distance away from LA, or like Kevo, who's coming from North Carolina, and making the that long trip, spending more money, doing all that in order to get here to play with us. I think I just really appreciate everybody coming.
Awesome.
These are always great.
Yeah. Garrett, you got any closing remarks?
Ditto.
Ditto.
No, I don't want to be that unoriginal, but yeah, I definitely echo all those thoughts from Andy for everyone who's coming, and coming from distance, and totally understand the folks who couldn't make it, but glad to have this event, and really excited to see everyone's armies, like especially someone like Kevin who's coming from so far, and you get to I'm going to see him like once every 6 months maybe, but that's still great to have this kind of mutual hobby that we all coalesce around. So
Yeah.
just very excited to get to hang out with everybody, and look forward to it.
That's awesome. Travis, you're calling out Aaron, right? You're gonna meet him.
No, I want to
Yeah.
thank you two guys for setting this up. I always love this tournament just because it's right in our backyard, and it's one of my favorites every year. Just because I've been going to it since I was like in my early 20s when it first started. So, yeah, that, and I just want us all to have fun. I remember we're rolling dice this weekend. I mean, this isn't
Yeah.
this isn't the NBA Finals. We're out here rolling dice and pushing our painted toy soldiers around, and let's
Yeah.
just go and have fun, and that's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. Great note to end on. All right. Thank you all for joining us. Really appreciate it. And until next time, keep your banners raised.